Hello, y'all. This is Kev, and this is BMBBH for the I don't know how many weekend in a row, but thanks for being here once again. This week in Effery for the 16th of September, 2023. Just that, I couldn't choose one topic, so I just kind of chose several at once, give little, takes on it, and you guys will either enjoy it or or you'll be informed or whatever you want to do with it. But you have that option because that option is given to you by myself. Now, let me go ahead and shout out to the members and you yourself. If you're watching in the clouds or you in the replay gang, you can become a member yourself. The members are as follows: D. Scott, Greg, Aaron Peters, Bill Brad, Zentober, Tel Toya, Indigo Flow, Gold Professor, and D Rock Den. Appreciate you guys' continued support. And also be mindful of what's scrolling across the bottom of the screen, which includes my Cash App at $ BMBBH for life. Fair use on any material that I use that's not even mine for edutainment purposes only. And yes, I use language that is sort of coarse here, so just want you to enjoy. If you don't like curse words, then you can either deal with it, or this may not be the platform for you to view and observe from week to week. But as you walk in, and also replay gang, please hit that like button. Likes are for free for the algorithm, and barely any trouble at all. So let's see who we got in the chat. We got Phil Brad. We got Tail Toya who was here. I don't know if she's still here or not, but I was a little late as usual. And let's see. You also have D Scott. Phil Brad said I got F last night, and she got an F for effort. Congratulations. D Scott, Kev got an F for effort. LOL. And Toya, with her genuine concern for my lack of punctuality. But anyway, like I said, this is This Week in Effery. And I ain't even upload the slides yet. So let me go and get that done real quick. But yeah, there's 13 of you in the building as of right now. Please, like I said, go ahead and hit that like button. Uh, Shaka Nulu, I see you down there saying I'm brutally on colored people time. That's what it seems to be. So anyway, several subjects. People say, people say, well, why y'all always focus on celebrities and blah blah blah. Like celebrities are so entertaining, and and they say have a tendency to do a bunch of goofball shit that is beyond our comprehension and understanding, but they are entertaining nonetheless. So let's review this week in Effery or fuckery. Now that we're on the channel, I can go ahead and say it's This Week in Fuckery. So, all right. So let's start off with this, and we know everybody's tired of hearing about this, but hey, when you scam people out of 42,000, I don't even know where this GoFundMe is as of right now. Hopefully, they shut it down. But when you scam people out of money, people want to know the update on your well being or whatever. But Rhoda Osman, the girl who was supposedly hit in the head with a brick after turning down a man for his phone number, supposedly, but there's absolutely zero evidence of such that actually happened. Um, the word on the street is she is now under investigation. Now, I don't have any kind of info to confirm that she's actually under investigation. The only thing is, my ears are to these YouTube streets. But if she is, then couldn't have happened to a better person, I would say. Orlando's what's good? Uh, what's good? He says, damn, she's scamming. Man, you should have known that was a scam from the beginning. I mean, anybody that gets hit in the head with a brick, yeah, that's a rough, coarse piece of mass. And she said, he said, well, don't talk about it. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking talk about it. Uh, oh God. But yeah, she's under investigation, and for the most part, I hope she's found out now, you know, because of this, because of everyone's findings, especially they saying that the medical findings are those consistent with an allergy outbreak, allergic outbreak or allergic reaction. Yeah, now some people are feeling foolish, but the people like all over social media, the melanated people who look like you and me, some by the skin color, but by different tones. Instead of just saying, "Hey, we were wrong," people are doubling and tripling down. And there's a lot of people that are on social media that are saying that, "Hey, maybe I'll owe black men an apology for this," because whenever something like this happens, I mean, even if it's like a news story or such, and something is happening because of a black man, then it's put at the feet of all American black men, all black men in Western culture. Is always put at our feet because we are what we do is we have to constantly push against a negative image that was put out there by the media and facilitated by those who look like us, rappers and actors and such, um, which was all cap because that's not the real image of the black man, but because of the seeds that racism worldwide and Jim Crow and happenings such as that, we as black men are still fighting to maintain a positive image of ourselves. Dr. Thunder, what's good? Man, look, Dr. Thunder, I enjoyed that little jazz show you put on your channel, man. I didn't know that you were. I mean, I was really surprised by your musical talent, and I have to say, I was thoroughly impressed. I mean, you probably right now are one of the best musicians that I've ever heard that are not like real famous. So I just wanted to give you that shout out there. Also, we got Zentober. Zentober's in the building. What's good? Member of the channel. You can be like him. You can, any one of you, like I said, watching from the clouds, you can become a member. But getting back to what I was saying is that there's this word that we should be apologizing to black men. We should, and I mean I have nothing to apologize about because I didn't feel like that we did anything wrong in the first place. That's just me. But I'm gonna show you a screenshot. I'm gonna show you a screenshot because there's been plenty of people on social media that had, like I said, instead of just admitting you're wrong, which you were, when y'all started making all these broadcasts and doing all these social media posts, scrutinizing black men for the millionth fucking time. You want to stick to your guns and believe this lying ass heifer. So show you one, show you one example. Okay, so Terrain Walker. I believe he's big on social media. I've heard this name quite a few times. Black men deserve an apology. Okay. Well, I don't know why he would put that on Twitter. I don't know why he would tweet that. Even though it is true, uh, that yes, like I made a video a couple of years ago, maybe about 3 years ago. There was this comedian that appeared on the Daily Show with Trevor Noah. Her name was Dulce Sloan. Let me tell you this little story real quick. She went on this rant because of an election for I think it was a Senate spot. Um, that happened a few years ago between Doug Jones and Roy Moore. And very important, well, supposedly very important that Doug Jones came away with the W because Roy Moore was this big old racist, and he has quite the history, and also might be guilty of touching a child or two. But he was running for the Senate. Doug Jones was running for senator as well. Doug Jones won, and there was a big deal about the gender uh, the racial gender makeup of the votes that Doug Jones got. And black men voted for Doug Jones at 91%. Of course, Doug Jones was a Democrat, but black women voted for Doug Jones at 94, 95%. And what happened, what happened was Dose Sloan went on this whole rant, was like, yeah, thank black people, but, thank black women. Black women does do we do this, we do that, blah blah blah. Just move the men to the side. We save everything. So I made a video stating that Dulce Sloan owes black men an apology. And the reason why I made the video was, if she wants to worry about my home state of Alabama, why couldn't she worry about her home state of Florida? Yeah, because that was also around the time that Ron DeSantis and Andrew Gillum were running against each other. This was pre-scandal Andrew Gillum. Now, just think about that for a second, okay? Him and Ron DeSantis was running against each other, and y'all know all the problems that y'all are having with Ron DeSantis in Florida, trying to get rid of critical race theory, banning the teaching of Black history, amongst other things. Okay, so if you look at that racial gender makeup of the voting bloc when it came to black folks. Andrew Gillum was, I think it was like 93% voted for by black men and 83% voted on for by black women. Now, the senator in that same election, Bill Nelson, got 94% of the black woman vote. So my thing was, why doesn't Dose Sloan worry about her own goddamn state and not worry about Alabama and discrediting black men for black women? See, this is why we have all this gender stuff going on because, I mean, amongst other things, you always got the media continue and people in the media continuing to try to establish this divide. Not to say that we don't have any great arguments over here in the YouTube space amongst the little people, but it was just one of the examples. But the whole point of me telling you this story is the fact is if black men don't hold your breath, we're not going to get an apology. Is because this whole thing was facilitated. The reason why Rhoda Osmond was able to get so much sympathy is because she used black man hate. She used American black society's hatred of black men to get sympathy for something that didn't even happen. And people don't want to feel like suckers. So, as you can see on the screen, Indigo Flow, member of the channel, was good. And Shaka Noodle said the gender war is actually males versus men. I do kind of agree with that. And, that's a conversation for a later date. Indigo Flow, what's up? We know we're not getting an apology. And Shaka Nulu said, give an apology and then what? If it weren't for men, feminism wouldn't have gotten off the ground. And can you offer a little clarity to that? So, Torain Walker, social media figure, guru, whatever. Like I said, I don't know really who Torain Walker is. Says black men deserve an apology. And whether y'all want to believe this is COINTELPRO or this is an actual black woman, Miss Coochie, and got a ring by it. I guess she's married, but who would want to marry someone with that fucking mentality? She says some of y'all deserve a very high tree, unfortunately. And Detroit 313 just came in and said, "What does she mean about high tree?" We know what they mean. We know what they mean. Well, people, and it pisses me off when people talk about y'all sitting up here complaining and crying about white supremacy. White supremacy doesn't necessarily mean white people. Sometimes, uh, is it it just if you go to Divested Zealous channel and check out her cover photo on her YouTube channel, you'll know what they mean by high tree. They want us, you know, they want us hanging from trees because we open our mouths and dare say something about how we feel about all this bullshit. Yeah, they think we deserve death for not and I'm not saying that all of them are like that, but they think we deserve death for absolutely not getting on our knees and kissing their feet and kissing their asses. This is this kind of person right here, you know. So no, it's Zentober. Yeah, exactly. Fucking apology. Fucking apology. Fucking apology at this point. My suggestion is for you everyone to go find what makes them happy and fuck all the rest because um if this do you need any more evidence? Do you need any more evidence that this place is fucked up for you, black man? Do you need any more evidence? And it's so black people aren't racist. I didn't say that. I'm not gonna say that because we're really starting to adopt mentalities that are becoming an albatross to our progress. If that makes any kind of sense at all, but feminism was brought to men and they accepted it. Yeah, we didn't stop it. We didn't say no. We didn't make sure that there was legislation that we didn't make sure that there wasn't any legislation that was bad towards men. We just turned a blind eye to it and didn't pay attention. And look where we are now. Look where we are now. We got shit like this. Every time we dare speak our minds, we got people wishing death. All because you can't say you were wrong about Brickhead. You were wrong about Rhoda Osmond. She was wrong. Period. That's just the way it is. We're not perfect as human beings. Sometimes I can be wrong. Sometimes you can be wrong who are listening. But it takes real stand-up people to admit it, and people won't admit it. So is this really about feeling sympathy for a supposed victim, or is it about your hatred of black men? I think it's the latter. It's your hatred of black men. Period. Detroit 313 says they've adopted this Willie Lynch mindset, and yet Tarink wants majority of them to be on code with this. Nah, I'm good. I'm good on people like this. I'm good on people like this. You don't protect and advocate for people who shit on you. Period. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't suggest anybody else waste their time doing it. Cause see, I'm not one of these Dr. Umar niggas. You know, not at all. Not at all. I'm not some virtue signaler that only does all of their yapping online and not actually putting boots to the ground to do the things that I want that I say I want the majority of black men to do. We black men have spent too much time sacrificing ourselves and our bodies for a bunch of ingrates, for an ingrate people who even if the same media that discredited the hell out of us says good things about us, the same folks don't want to accept those good things. They don't. CDC says that black men are the best and most involved fathers. They don't want to accept it. They don't want to hear anything good about black men at all. They ain't one what's good. He says Mrs. Coochie look kind of Down syndrome-ish. Hey man, don't insult people with Down syndrome like that. Don't do it, dog. But I mean, this is something that we deal with from day to day on social media. And this is something that the simps won't acknowledge. And the simps always talk about, hey, all y'all want to do is bash Keisha and everything. Them niggas are pussies. And the reason why I say they're pussies is because they're afraid and they don't have an answer for stuff like this. There is no answer for something like this. Just leave them hoes high and dry. Period. So black women are telling me they don't hate black men, yet wishing death on black men for their celebration. So Alex, I'll go for 5K to cut for cut the check. Yeah. So this is what we're dealing with all over social media. Instead of people admitting that they were wrong about the scammer, Rhoda Osmond, instead of them admitting they were wrong and admitting that American black men had nothing to do with what happened to this bitch, they just want to double and triple down and do things like Mrs. Coochie. What the fuck? Is she married? I mean, I want to see what kind of man would marry someone like this. Like, cause it's like it was like that. I forgot her name. She visited this channel like maybe a couple weeks back and talked about she was married to a husband for over 40 years and but the civil rights movement was because black men wanted access to white women. And this was all like when people say stupid shit like that, you know, if they ever say it, just tell them what about Loving versus Virginia. Y'all went to the Supreme Court. So anyway, so word on the street is Brickhead's under investigation. And this is the response for people who really pushed the fact that black men they just can't stand they just can't take rejection. Shut the fuck up. O'Shea uh, O'Shea just put out a video. Cynthia G refuses to apologize to black men for being wrong about Brickgate. And I know O'Shea probably doesn't listen to this. And, it's not like I'm ingratiating him with some type of godlike YouTube presence. But here's what I got to say to O'Shea. What else did you expect? Especially from the hair hat. What else did you expect? It was no way that you would ever get an apology from someone like Cynthia G. It's not gonna happen. So anyway, hard to reject someone that doesn't give a shit. Bro, why niggas keep giving trash shine? Yeah, exactly. It's like Zentober said niggas are obsessed with Cynthia G because she says the most disgusting thing about black men. And there are black men that are in the social media space that just want to convince her. They want to convince her to think the other way. No, let that bitch go. Shit. It's like whenever I see a Cyn I'm not even subscribed to her anymore. Whenever I see a Cynthia G video pop up in my feed, man, I just hit the not interested button and keep moving. No, I don't hate watch. Southpaw 2K1. CNG needs to apologize for calling brothers bullet bags. Don't hold your breath. Do not hold your breath. Oh, hot sauce was good. Detroit 313. Pro blacks don't want to talk about this yet. Come after black men, whomever, for marrying out. Unbelievably, uh, consently logic. Uh, 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 Shaka Nulu. Cats don't realize sometimes silence is golden. Ignoring people is key. Yeah, ignore them. Ignore them. I mean, there are so many other people who follow her, and I mean, like I believe that's where the concern lies, but it's not a concern of mine. You got to take the good with the bad. Think people like that are gonna exist. Is I can't just waste my time wishing they did. Just making that statement is cringe. Yeah. You think CNG is gonna apologize to black men? You clearly get the message that she wants black men to go extinct. Yeah, yeah, I do. I do. Like I said, every time I see a CNG video or any of the misanders coming to my feed, and like when I'm just scrolling on YouTube on my cell phone, I hit those three buttons and just press not interested. I don't flag or report anyone. I just say not interested. I'm good. I won't hold my breath, Kev. The Jerry curl will come back in style before that happens. Yeah. The Jerry curl, bell bottoms, platform shoes, butterfly collars, all of that will come back in style. Trust me, before any of that happens. RPM was good, man. Yeah, so let's move on from this because I got several things to talk about. We're already 30 minutes in. So all right. BG gets out of prison. Let me tell y'all something, man. All them dudes that be acting all gangster, hoodish, thuggish, tries to be an over exaggerated caricature of an actual black guy. Let me tell you something, man. Man, let me tell y'all something. Man, most of these guys that go around with that wannabe hard bullshit, man, look, without their guns, without their partners on their side, without their baggy pants, without all that bravado, they're just a regular ass human being. Shakanulu. I mean, think about it. If black chick abort male babies, black chicks don't exist. And the whole thing's a fucking contradiction, bro. I mean, I already got that. So no, 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 no. Here's what they try to do to come back with that. They saying that if the baby comes from a black woman, then it's still black. That's what they try to convince themselves of. Shit, stupid, bruh. But BG, man, look, and all these studio gangsters, I've never been a fan of theirs because, like, if they're doing all the shit they say they're doing in their music, man, the motherfuckers will be under the fucking jail. Like, C Murder. C Murder was true to that shit. Look at where C Murder is now. Yeah. Sexy Red gonna take her daddy to Red Lobster. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about her ass too. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. But BG, man, he did a video, like he did a little TikTok. He did a little TikTok where he was showing that he got his hair and his braids done, and well, he had a very feminine demeanor. I would say if I could pick someone that's seen one up close between him and the late KS, I would probably have to pick BG at this point. BG always kind of gave me them kind of vibes, so I can't tell you how, or it just some was always off putting about BG. Some was always off putting about him, and I mean at that video, I was just after I saw that video that which is all over social media, I said, yeah, that's it right there. Very zesty, very zesty, very zesty demeanor. Hot sauce. He definitely lost his backside virginity in the slammer. Yeah, I don't doubt it one bit. That motherfucker asshole is probably whistling right now. That motherfucker run too fast. You just gonna hear this mysterious whistle. That was gross. But yeah, man, that's what I believe is happening to most of them. After I saw that picture of Lil Wayne and Baby kissing, I was like, I don't put nothing past any of them. Shoot, this is what we now call today an industry plant. They are put there to carry a certain image, to push a certain image, but when they get behind it, all this whole facade of what the image they're trying to put out is, then that's what you got right there. That's what you got. The like everything from like when I found out that they have to perform their songs in front of a group full of board members that are Caucasian who probably don't even listen to their music for real. I was like, this shit feels weird as fuck. Inky was good with the laugh emojis. Detroit 313. He never been that good. No, BG wasn't good. No, BG. I mean, the songs that he had, they were collabs. Like the songs that he put out that got big, like Bling. I think Bling Bling was his. They were collabs. The last song I remember that he put out that got some traction was the hottest of the hot, and that song wasn't even that great. Look at those eyes, too far apart. Man, I better not put that on the screen. Shoot. As Zentover said, a whole group of males created from just them and the men they choose. Those are going to be some neuter ass males off tops. Yeah, I mean, shit. Look at Turk, like from the same group of men, the hot boys. They called themselves hot boys. Think about that for a second. They called themselves hot boys. Turk broke down and cried like a baby in front of Ayanna Van Zant. Cried. Shoot. I'm like DMX. I thought you niggas was killers. Detroit 313 BG album is super duper bass booty trash. Yeah. In what context? BG means booty giver now. Shit probably meant that. Like, the thing is, I don't think prison broke him. I think he probably was already like that before he went in. This man looks like I'm sorry, this man looks zesty as fuck going in there. I mean, well, he looks zesty as fuck now. I mean, expect the collab from Lil Nas X to come very, very shortly. I mean, I know he probably working on an album. I mean, it's just that's just the way that industry works out. Is a buck breaking of black men. Shoot, look at the figureheads they got now. Nigga face got old as hell. Said wasn't he a heroin addict? Yeah, probably did some things to get his yeah, probably did some suspect things to get his fix too. Nigga said his eyes were far too far apart. I ain't never seen you before, Inky. So I hope you're subscribed. No, I'm just saying. Well, anybody who's watching, anybody in the clouds who's watching, who's at this broadcast for the first time ever, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, please. Go ahead. Forgive me for being off topic. You are in the chat. I'm not a sports fan, but since they did killer advertising for this game, Coach Prime getting whooped tonight. Oh shit, let's check out the score. Cause I'm really pulling for Coach Prime, man. Cause I was really impressed with what he did with Jackson State and then how they treated him. I mean, he gets his car broken into, and then when he gets to Colorado, uh, he comes outside and finds that his car had the N word spray painted on it. So this guy can't catch a break. from black or white, and that's what a lot of black men are feeling right now. They're feeling like we can't go anywhere, and I mean, like he's only down a touchdown, and they had halftime, and the game ain't over yet. So, see, we'll see. Why Skinner Man Cave was good. He said that ish looked like witchcraft. He said, "Yeah, what are we gonna wear for the album cover? Just cover, just wear all pink and glitter." What's good, weather? What is up? Man said, Detroit 313. In my context, he had basic ass nursery rhymes sounding familiar today on every track listening. I was listening to We're Fire Dumpster. Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, come to think of it, like the Hot Boys themselves, think about their name. The Hot Boys themselves weren't all that great. They weren't. I mean, they had a rivalry with no limit for a little bit. They did collabs with 3 6 Mafia. Inky is also pulling for Coach Prime. Kev, do you really believe that happened? I don't. Inky said, but they looking bad tonight. I think the hype did something to them. They should focus. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, focus, man. Dude. Said BG said whether he's 43, I'm 42. He looks like he's pushing closer to 60, and I barely look 35, 36. Weather said, I don't believe for 1 second somebody sprayed the N word on his car. In left wing Colorado, not a chance. That's Coach Prime. Is that homie look like Norbert as an old man? Yeah, true. Yet some were fired. Just keep it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Some of the tracks were fired. I would say, Lil Wayne, who went to the stratosphere, and then you had Juvenile. The rest of them, not really. I mean, who else was signed to Cash Money that were halfway decent? I mean, you had the big timers, but they weren't decent. That was a producer and a DJ trying to rap. But yeah. Inky says, I'm from Orleans, born and raised. Trust me, those uptown niggas are zesty. That's where Big Fredia is from too. Ugh. BG a booty raider now. I mean, he spent enough time in prison. It could have been like Oz. They could have had that. They could have had them. Could have had them tents up. Turk went to prison also. I thought they were all the same group. Yeah, yeah, they're all the same group. BG, Turk, Lil Wayne, Juvenile, Manny Fresh, and Baby. Yeah, Turk exposed Baby. Yeah, yeah. Well, things weren't the same since then. So, yeah, let's continue. Let's continue. Okay, what I got on the next slide. Okay, all right. This is the one that everyone is talking about. I mean, like when this divorce was announced, it was one of the quickest things that I seen get around social media. It was like one of the quickest. It was phenomenally quick. And then when I looked on YouTube, a lot of people were making videos about it too. The SYSBM is not going to like this one. Well, Jenny Mai is Americanized, so you can't really say SYSBM on this one. But it reads Jeezy files for divorce from Jenny Mai after 2 years of marriage. Uh, what more can you expect from these celebrities? I mean, there was like two more relationship splits, during the same week. But Jeezy and Jenny Mai were very significant because of the interracial nature of the relationship. Now, young Jeezy is, one that portrays himself as a hood guy, and he married out. after probably sleeping with scores of black women. And, when Jeezy married Jenny Mai, there was a lot of social media back and forth going on about it. Black men did victory laps when they got together. Hmm. Shaka Nulu said, for some dumb reason, dudes don't think females are females in all the continents. Ugh, and Weather agrees. Bad Black Gamer, what's good? He said, is the baby even out of the womb? D. Scott said her mother is a tiger mom, so she'll be a great mother, but shitty mate. Significantly more black men marry out than black women. I mean, what's the percentage? Like what, 8% more of married couples, married black men are married out than black women? Little Rock, Little Rock 2517 was good. Uh yeah, man. Look, a lot of people saying that, Jeannie Mai was Americanized. I think I just said something about her being Americanized. So it was doomed from the start. Uh, Art Stahl was good, my brother. Yeah, they say it was doomed from the start. Jenny Mai is one of the hosts on The View, a show that I do not watch at all. Like I said, Jeezy is a hood nigga that probably has had coke snorted off of his penis from various hoes. So, um, my thing is like, they got married, and so what? Like Weather said, black men were celebrating, and the reason why a lot of those brothers would call themselves celebrating was to troll the sisterhood, and now the sisterhood is celebrating the fact that they're split. And what I don't get is why they're celebrating when he is the one that filed for divorce. And then there's some of them are even asking the question, could Jeezy cross back over to black women? Like, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Like, goddamn. It's like this whole double standard when black men date out is that we want to stay is because we hate black women. But when black women date out, it's because it's true love. Get the fuck out of here. It's like what neutered man is gonna go around with that mentality? What's so ironic is that Jeannie and the Latina Adrian were the only co-hosts of The Real who were married. I thought it was a view. Who were married to black men. None of the black women were dating or married to black men. Yeah, like Whoopi Goldberg. They sitting right by Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi Goldberg married white men. It's funny to me. It's funny to me. Is like every time like there's a famous celebrity black woman that's married to a white man, it barely gets any mentions. Hell, you wouldn't know Alfre Woodard was married to a white man as long as she was. But black men, we always get that attention. We always do, man. Like I'm gonna get some type of cookie from every black person because I'm married to a black woman. That's not gonna happen. It just isn't. After Keisha Cole, he needed a break. Man said Jenny Mine's parents said we no wants no goddamn. I guess they thought a baby would fix the decline in marriage. No, no, it ain't gonna. I mean, and then they're in Hollywood too. So yeah, you know what though? The I will say this about Hollywood: the black man, black woman couples that do get married, they seem to work out just fine. Look at Denzel and Pauletta Washington. Look at Sammy Jackson and his wife. Look at Will and Jada. Oh, somebody kick me. Oh God. The hybrid said whether they want to admit it or not. I think pun intended on that one. Black women need to fix their attitude. Yeah, but I mean, as long as there is no incentive for them to fix their attitude, they're not going to do it. That's my apology to you guys. It's like there's no incentive for them to do it. They're always gonna have some dude bending the knee for their asses. Shoot, black women get far if they check their attitudes. They don't want to take accountability, so most will never get a ring. Uh, it's a hybrid. Let black women do what they want. Fixing the attitudes of some females in general can't fix. It's just a part of their nature. Uh, Buddha 21 said cookies. Why are we competing to see which race will love us more? Does anyone else see how messed up that is? Kinda. Ice Cube and his wife. Yeah, I never had women problems ever since I stopped messing with Black American women in 2013. Tell your story, bro. Tell your story. Yeah. So, like I said, speaking from the point of view of a black man that's been on social media for a while, I don't know why this is even being celebrated. It ain't like Jeezy gonna marry all of them. And why does it has to be this fucking test? Why does it always have to be, oh, can he cross back over? Yeah, he's gonna cross back over. There's gonna be some black woman that's waiting for Jeezy to give him a phone call. It probably already is. If he got divorced because of irreconcilable differences, do you think he was faithful? I know y'all talking about black men don't cheat, but let's be a little realistic here. Let's be a little realistic. Rokish the build monger. What's good, bro? Peace from the gig. So, what do y'all think, man? What do y'all think? Was this marriage doomed from the start? Should black men humble themselves because this didn't work out? Do people really believe that Jenny Mai was a catch for young Jeezy? Maybe he should have put that woman first. Is there a reason to celebrate? I don't believe there is. Jeezy probably celebrating. Jeezy probably at the club right now. That nigga probably at a roof Chris right now with a T-bone. RPM. Black women easy as hell. There's always one somewhere trying to get fucked by a rich nigga. Yeah, Jeezy is a rich nigga. Do you think that it's gonna be difficult for him to hook up with a black woman after Jenny Mai? These women are cap when they're online. It's cap. So anyway, let's move right along. Oh yeah, here go another black couple. I should have mentioned them. Steve and Marjorie Harvey. Steve telling y'all, leave man, leave us alone. We ain't breaking up, y'all. Shoot. Steve was like, leave us alone. Boy, Rogish is in the clouds right now. I wish I could have Rogish do that impression. Bad black gamer. Let me add some clarity to this statement. Jesus saw a fat ass and his memory came back. Inky gonna be like, I bet we won't hear Jenny mind talking greasy about him like black women would. Give it some time. I mean, you may be on the money with that, but give it some time. You know, she probably get Joy Behar to say it for her. Or Whoopi. That's why SBM dudes who actually live the life knew something wasn't right. Average Joe's on the internet just throwing up that acronym celebrated this. Yeah, yeah, man. And about that, like I said, there's weirdos that try to associate themselves with every men's movement. It just is. That's just how the world works. They try to hide their bitterness and their angst for women. They try to hide behind these labels like SYSBM, Ib Moore, MGTOW. I mean, shit. When my Facebook group was at its height, they tried to hide it. They tried to hide behind being brutally honest. Just because they had some issues that they needed to handle within themselves. So I want y'all to be mindful of that. Not every SYSBM dude is a fucking weirdo. Yeah. Said white girls. I don't know why. What did he say? Oh, you said that made that comment about white girls being far more sexually active. Like they'll screw anything. Okay, so bad black gamer says Steve trying to protect his ego and rep. Yeah. So let me read what he stated. He said, I'm tired of y'all talking about my girl because my girl is one of the best women I've ever met. Yeah, and here's the issue is like I disagree with Steve Harvey on a lot of things. I do. I disagree with the shut your mouth mentality, the don't say nothing mentality. I vehemently disagree with that because like black men we've been keeping our mouth shut for years and years, and now we're at this point. So I disagree with that. But here's something that I do agree with, and that this is for Steve Harvey, and this is for anybody who's dating and married and love their girl. You should have every right to defend your girl, and that is not being a simp. Think about it. You dating this woman, you love this woman. I mean, not necessarily Marjorie Harvey, but this is for any of you. You love your woman, you marry your woman, you give her children, and somebody want to fuck with her and fuck with what you got going. Hell, you're not really a man if you don't defend it. And screw what anybody else is saying. Screw all that. Man, you a simp, man. Man, you pussy whip. No, fuck all that. Steve is actually doing what he's supposed to be doing in this situation. He's defending his woman. And a lot of you out there is like, oh, man, man, Steve a sucker for that shit. She was a drug baroness back in the day. I mean, but he accepted her. He ex- he married her, and now that's his woman. So you got to roll with it. I don't plan to marry, but if I marry a B dub, it'll be from another continent. Marisol too. All right. Good luck. Good luck. I wish you all the luck in the world. Black men were pressed for years because Halle Berry and state. No, they weren't. No, they weren't. No, they weren't. That's not true. That's not true because I remember Halle Berry back in the day was she was married to David Justice. It's like this weather. I get what you're trying to say. It's like you're trying to even the playing field, man. But you do the B Dubs are ahead of us by miles as far as all that hate shit. So I mean, I know you trying to save face for him, but bruh, bruh, there ain't nobody was pressed because Stacey Dash fucked a white man or Halle Berry fucked a white man. They was pretty much wondering what's wrong with these bitches. They can't keep no damn body. Now they came home and black men welcomed them back. I mean, I will agree with that. Black men are very forgiving of black women who date out. Very forgiving. Very forgiving. Hell, they forgive them while they're dating out, while they're married out. Steve simping to the bitter end. No, he defending his woman. I mean, he simps. Yeah, he simps at it, and that's what's made him a lot of his money. But you do what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to defend your woman. Detroit 313 said they willing to talk about black men file divorce, which means that the women claim that he's out there creating broken home while being married, but the majority of them women, 75% out of wedlock. Yeah, 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 true facts. Creating a broken home, which means that he made Jenny mine to a single mother. I mean, wh- why won't people wait till all the facts come out before they assume what happened? is beyond me. Judge Dre, what's good? See you down there. She lied on David Justice. He never did like he never did her like Ike was doing Tina. Bad black gamer. He's a sucker for marrying her though. I was like, she must have that. She must have had that good, man. That's all I can say. Must have had that good. Jariah D'Souza. Steve wife looked like Jada Pinkett in a wig. in this photo. Come on, man. And man, look. He's a well under 40, still a millennial who was a child in the mid 90s. Oh, okay. All right. So whether it still has yeah, I mean, granted that he stays healthy and doesn't get hit by a bus or a Mack truck, whether it has a good portion of his life still ahead of him, to become the best version of himself. All right, we are we have been going for an hour. So we got 30 in here. Hopefully that all of let me check my likes real quick. See how many likes I got. Gee, this week in Effery. Man, look. So we got 24 likes, which means that several of you have not pressed that like button. Please do so at this time if you can. And yeah, and I got one, y'all.
Now I'm feeling objectified by your male gaze.
Damn.
Yeah, so I guess I'm doing okay. But there's always one or two. However, catastrophic impact X83rd Power says people love blaming black men when black men got to fight tooth and nail to get 50% custody. Why the fuck should the father have to fight to be with his exactly? Why should a black man have to fight to be with his kid? And who's making them fight? Who making them fight? Like you cannot at the end of the day, bro, whether he's trolling or not, he has to admit that you know, you have to admit that brothers, black men, have the right to be sort of apprehensive. Now, what I will say about all that is, brothers should, we have enough information to be careful. He stood back knowing how his daughter was, and he let her play Michael B. Jordan. Really? Really? Why is it every time a black couple breaks up, it's always that, y'all always give the upper hand to the female? Michael B. Jordan break up with her because she didn't want to be serious? And I mean, like the playing argument could have been made, how she used famous dudes as stepping stones. But hey, you know, Judge Ray said, "Oh yeah, she has to have that good." Yeah, Steve a rich dude. Steve Harvey's a rich dude. This is survival to a lot of them. Whether because of my job, I don't give personal information away. I also can never hop on panels. Uh, mm, okay. Uh, he said he can never hop on panels. Do you have a very distinct, recognizable voice? Yeah, I mean, but yeah, whatever you got to do to protect your livelihood, because like, well, like us as a people, we be on some real live hating ass shit. We do, man, and it's like for everybody to sit up there and say, "Oh, we need to all unite. We need to be together as black people." Man, you need to tell everybody that shit. Like, yeah, there's just we got too many haters out here. You use your freedom of speech. Oh, they act like they're so hurt and so damaged, and this is usually come from people who have said worse. It's a yeah, but Kale Steve knew and didn't pass down that OG advice. Okay. Speaking on Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey. Yeah, but also that's the Lori Harvey is the daughter of that wife that he loves so much. Plus, Steve got that simp chip. So I'm not saying out of my opinion or facts, but I'm saying out of experience. Oh, okay. I work in the government care, so yeah, LOL. And no, I'm not a Fed. Yeah, what I mean, you ain't got to be a Fed to work for the government. People like me can at least acknowledge that. Yeah, yeah. So I mean, like black men, whenever you step on platforms like this, do everything you can to protect your livelihood because people want to know and people are fucking nosy. And usually, the people who want to know the most are the people who have fake names on screen, which is not shocking, but extremely hypocritical. Then told her, "You ain't got no job," Martin voice. To my you another Tommy. I can't afford to have my job, know how I really think. Yeah, exactly. Well, there's a paid spot to infiltrate the black man. Look, man, they got a they got a magnifying glass on us anyway because they're looking for one slip up so they can totally destroy our freedom of speech. But yeah, back to Steve Harvey. I mean, yeah, y'all making him come out and defending his woman. And, a claim is by one of the guys in the space, Dr. BOA, is that Steve Harvey has responded to him. Now, I haven't watched any of his content in regards to addressing that, but it could be a possibility that Steve Harvey actually addressed someone that was in the spear. Dr. BOA, fellow Alabama native. So, anyway, all right, let's move on to the next one. Okay. Oh boy. Now, uh, this one right here. I mean, I don't know if she was on cap when she said this bullshit, but many say that she is an industry plant, and I do believe that shit. I believe that she is put there to give a very ragged image of the black woman. Like, I'm not gonna make any excuses for this. I'm not gonna. Hey, look, I'm gonna be one of the guys, one of the dads with a daughter that actually has the balls to say, "No, I don't want my daughter turning out like this bitch, a walking STD, the raw dog queen." Just imagine being a parent and your daughter, who's barely 20, calling herself the raw dog queen. You would feel like a failure as a parent. I know I would. I would feel like a complete failure. I mean, she's only worth 400K. I mean that's what I saw on that's what I seen on Google when yeah, I mean, I was just curious. Like when I was looking up a photo to put up on this slideshow, it's like sexy red net worth 400K. She's doing the money phone. It just every time I hear this female talk, it's just like, wow, this is what the world is coming to. This is what is making people give up hope on humanity. Stuff like this. And for those females that are listening to this, no, this is not because she a girl. It's not because she a black woman. It's not because I'm jealous that women, according to Megan Thee Stallion, women are taking control of sex. I was like, but hey, it doesn't make the accountability go up at all. But anyway, man said, Pastor, what's good? He said, this is population control. Like, yeah, it's like it, it's like you ask yourself, what dumbass wants to procreate with this? But guess what, Pastor? There's gonna be a dumbass that wants to procreate with this. Ratchet harlot. Brother say, see, brothers, I'm balanced. This is the type of black woman you avoid. Exactly. Exactly. Pastor say she's on cap. She lying. Another Jezebel plant. Yeah, that's what they say. It's like just like they don't have to do anything else to destroy the image of the black man. They don't have to do anything else. It's gone. Is over with. Brothers are always going to be fighting that uphill battle, and d- a lot of brothers are just pulling out. I'm not going to fight this fight. I'm just going to live my life and become the best versions of myself, and disavow, guys like Lil Nas X and Saucy Santana because that's the next phase of what they're trying to do to the black male image. I just showed y'all that picture of BG. That's what they're doing. And then like a lot of people who've been in the business for a while, they doing weirdo shit too. Like, remember they had T.I. in that outfit a couple weeks ago. Then you have people like Lakeith Stanfield. So they're already working on the next phase to break down the black man. But now they're working on the black woman. And the black woman think that they are clear of this just because they they feel like they have this acceptance because of Alice Walker and the color purple and that kind of bullshit. The going on the talk show circus, the talk show circuit, constantly discrediting black men. No, no, no. They used the black woman to discredit the black man. Now they trying to discredit the black woman. They trying to get your black ass up out of here. And these stupid motherfuckers in these so-called gender war act like they don't realize this. But okay, let's see what Sexy Red is saying with her Anthony Bryan Logan looking ass. Sexy Red says the most romantic thing a man has ever done for her was rob a man on Valentine's Day and then gave her all the money. It was just so sweet. Somebody told her to say that shit. Either somebody told her to say that shit or the feds are currently investigating this stupid bitch. Because all you have to be is from the area where she from and remember that time you got robbed on Valentine's Day. Seriously. See, these are type of women that'll get your ass put in jail. And then she still be walking around talking about she the raw dog queen. And it's like every sensible black person has to admit that this bitch is a fucking idiot. And then you got these young guys. Oh man, y'all just mad because you old dinosaur, you old niggas, the old nigga. They love to call us old niggas. You old niggas are upset and jealous because this is popular right now. I'm not jealous of this bitch at all. I mean, have at it. If this is what you want representing you, you the stupid motherfucker, not me. You are. But like the thing is, the reason why I would say that she's an industry plant because she's every fucking where. She's every fucking where. They are doing their best to push this bitch as the it girl. Like how Megan Thee Stallion kind of low key replaced Cardi B, how Cardi B, kind of low key replaced Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj kind of low key replaced Foxy Brown and Lil Kim. Look, it's progressively getting worse. Like I said, like NWA, kind of replace all of the fun rappers like the Fresh Prince and the rappers like Kid and Play and Eric B and Rakim and all them. And then it went from NWA to Tupac. It went from Tupac to No Limit and Cash Money and guys like 3 6 Mafia. Then it went from them to, that crap that we got coming out today. Everybody named Little and, Young and, Little Chop Chop and Lil Yachty and Lil Uzi Vert, and now you got a bunch of rappers who they get these contracts, and next thing you know, they're getting killed. It's a de-evolution of an art form, and like I said, they already pretty much did the damage to the men. Now they working on devolving the women, and you got idiots actually defending motherfuckers like this, for whatever reason, for because of gender, because of race, because of whatever time frame you was born in. They try to make it a Gen X versus millennial thing, like versus Gen Z thing. Is just is like is all a way to keep you divided. And these motherfuckers, like this stupid motherfucker on the screen, cashing in. And she's not really cashing in. Who's really cashing in are the record execs. A man robbed another man for me. You got women that are gonna actually believe that this shit is romantic just because someone famous said it. Jet owner took her out. Ill. And I mean, like, I seen women actually standing up for that shit. "Oh, you broke diggers, y'all talk about sexy red, but y'all never get close enough to the Jets owner." It's like, bitch, we don't care. We know all them famous motherfuckers are in cahoots with each other. They and this is being done to destroy your image. Yep, the Juice Crew pushing her heavy. Who is the Juice Crew? There's a song by one of these female rappers talking about girls are players too. HMH. Like whenever you say something like around a lot of women, whenever you say something bad about a woman, they will automatically jump to comparing themselves to men, and I don't get that. Like I said, none of these females want to spend their day as a man for real. They will see how fucked up it is for us sometimes. I mean, they think that having some type of physical strength is where it's at. Nah, I mean, yeah, it kind of is, but still, like you don't have something that gives you an advantage. I blame the artist, but we know the small hats are holding the strings to make the puppets perform. Yep, all the rappers are Jewish pets. They jump when they say jump. Yep. Hmm. The choose bring out the doggy bowl. These female rappers are rushing to eat. I mean, dude, let me tell you something. You got some out here that will suck some dick for a chicken box. Like, you don't think and believe they'll do that? Shoot. Like I said, nothing surprises me. Nothing surprises me at all. But hey, like I said, this is the image y'all want. Let's move to the next slide. Here we go. Here we go. Sukiana. Sukiana did this at the VMAs, and it further confirms what a lot of brothers have been saying. It just that these bitches are hoes. They hoes. These are not the kind of women that you wanna mess around with. These are red flags. The red flags are flying everywhere. Yep, another plant, another experiment, RPM. I'm so tired of her. Yep, that was done purposely, hybrid. That was done purposely. But yeah, it's like, man, this happened at the VMAs. Now, here's my view on award shows. I don't pay attention to them anymore. I mean, when they started getting ridiculous around like 15 years ago, I stopped paying attention to them. Period. I don't care about them. It's like whatever awards they win, um, are of no object to me. Is I will if I hear someone, oh, they won a award for best new artist at the VMAs and all this other shit, I'm not gonna care. I mean, the sheep care, but I'm not. Yeah, Ice Spice won the best new artist. And I just say, okay, yeah, I expected it. I expect all award shows. I'm talking about the Grammys. I'm talking about the Emmys, the Academy Awards, the even the NAACP Image Awards, the BET Awards. All of them are dumpster fires. Every one of them are dumpster fires at this point. And then everybody's like, "Oh, well, you just one of the old niggas. Well, why can't you just shut up and enjoy?" I was like, "Why don't you go fuck yourself?" That's my response to that. Like, this shit is dumpster juice at this point. It's like, okay, what would you rather do, Kev? Would you rather watch award shows for the rest of your life, or would you take your chance drinking dumpster juice? I was like, somebody pass me a cup. That's just how bad it is to me at this point. Rogan says that is all they know how to be. Now the question remains: does she get it from her mother? Yeah, they unleash Sukiana like the Kraken. Wasking her man case says that she said she like eating booty. Shit, that's probably you never know. That's probably at the top of that's probably at the top of Dr. Umar's list. And it's sad because Sukiana is cute and interviews is very pleasant. Well, seriously? They can give anyone an award. Yeah, it's like when I saw Macklemore, I think it was the Grammys. When I saw Macklemore beat Kendrick Lamar for it was either best artist or album of the year, I was truly done after that. And the reason why Macklemore won the award that year because he made a pro LGBT song. That's the only reason. And he beat out Kendrick Lamar. Come on now. Bad Black Gamer says, "Do you remember when white women represented 304 culture and black women were considered conservative?" Yep. Yep, that was the 80s. Now it's overwhelmingly them. And I mean, like, there's still some weirdo white women out there. I mean, shit, you got people like Lady Gaga. I mean, Lady Gaga ain't even weird like that anymore. She was for a minute. I mean, you had Miley Cyrus out there doing dumb shit. I mean, shit, all these women that took the title from them. Hip hop is done. I agree. I totally agree with that. Hip hop is done. It's gone. It's not gonna ever be where it used to be. I mean, for the young people that enjoy this stuff, enjoy, but I don't see how you can do it. I think that you're trying to make it an age thing. But everybody was in an uproar because Sukiyama did this. I'm gonna show y'all the other. I think Sukiyama is attractive, but that's just me. I mean, yeah, Sukiyama. Sukiyama looked like she got nut all over her face all the time. But that's probably why her skin is the way it is. High in protein. That's very interesting. Noticing that they are largely key owners within the pussy industry, and so look what has happened with this merging of the cultures. Mm, Suki is nowhere near cute. He said, "You smoking, bro? Hip hop ain't done. Hip hop is done." Hybrid says, like J. Cole says, "Look around, my niggas. White people have snatched the sound." Porn industry. These beats the Cap use are dope, but I listen to old school hip hop for something of substance. Yeah. So speaking of the chews, but yeah, yeah. And here's another picture. Say hip hop is murder music. It's murder music now. It used to be party music, get the crowd hype music. Let's see who's a better MC lyric wise, battle rap. It used to be all of that, but now eh, it's just over with. Shoot. Yeah, there's another picture taken at the VMAs. Now look at the picture with the five over here. Shoot, I ain't gonna lie, that one in the one with the net over her booty, that booty big as fuck. But the rest of them, yeah, even her, yeah. And the other one was Spider Man. Is I'm just put that image up there to let y'all know that the internet is once again undefeated. Yeah. But let's switch to the next picture. Let me switch this screenshot. Net booty. Yeah. Now, I actually agree with Sukiana on this. She was responding to a tweet made by I guess whoever calls herself B Shiesty. She says, "Let's cancel Suki. She really makes black bitches look horrible." Okay, now the first thing that jumped out at me is like, damn, she called them black bitches. I mean, that's horrible within itself. But Suki said, Suki with the good coochie, eh, she said, "Y'all been look horrible. Stop blaming me." Yeah, I mean, I actually agree with that. Yeah, they been look horrible. Like what? I mean, shit. If you really think about it, black bitches look horrible. Now, black women, however, are a different story. You know, except for the fact that a lot of black women co-sign with the black bitches. But if you take this context literally, you would have to agree with Sukiana on this. Said, I mean, is that all of them struggle faced? Let's look at it again. Let's look at it again. Mm, all right. I'm not just talking about neck booty, but yeah, I mean, shit. I mean, that ass is bigger than a motherfucker, though. Like, good God. But I mean, like I said, I would have to actually agree with Sukiana on this. So there's no difference. I mean, so Weather says she's totally different on interviews. I've seen a Sukiana interview before, and she hasn't. And she really was. She was kind of articulate. I will say that. Weather said net booty got their hair hat combo. The goddamn the dark chicks hella nice. She, yeah, Rogish has a good opinion of them. See with that Pamela James. After catastrophic impact X83 fire power said, I watched some music videos from the 90s and saw a lot of beautiful black women, no plastic. Yeah, yeah. Now you got chicks modifying themselves. Dark skinned women are my kryptonite. Man, let me tell y'all something, man. When a dark skinned woman is shapely and cute, wow. I'm saying, wow. I mean, it's so easy to be blown away by them. It's like, but it's like a lot of them I see in public are stank face, and a lot of that has to do with how other women treat them. It's not the way men have treated them. They will blame men, but is a lot of that is because of the way they're being treated by other women. Man said, I look at a haystack as a haystack, no needles, RPM. Said, I like dark, about 5'4" with a stacked body. Yeah. Bad hombre, what's good? Gang star ex girl to the next. Dark skinned chicks and light skinned chicks overrated. I mean, I'll just say this. Just like women, just love women. I mean, whether you have cause a lot of that shit, a lot of that preference that we have, we talk about when we talk about dark skin and light skin, that comes from insecure chicks who have complained about that. Brothers, we let women modify our opinions a lot more than we are willing to admit. And that's what I'm gonna get into a little. I'm gonna get into a little bit of that tomorrow when Smoke Show Sundays. By the way, let me go and promote that real quick because got some nigga earlier this week bitching, all you want to do is smoke shows. Fucking right. Do whatever the fuck I want on my channel. You do what the fuck you want on yours. Shoot. Smoke Show Sunday. The topic for tomorrow night will be: do the women of the space owe the black manosphere? Now that's going to be very interesting. And yes, I'm gonna have to bring my homegirls up too. So, I mean, it's I'll explain how brothers kind of let I kind of let ourselves get hoodwinked by chicks sometimes, but I'll try not to sound like the usual complaints. Yeah, the man said new ain't going for it. New Lou ain't going for it. LOL. It just means I think black chicks are overrated. And the man said dark skin for the W. Yeah, so hopefully everybody who's watching and people in the replay gang will be there tomorrow night. And I mean, like, yeah, I'm gonna have to bring up quite a few names, and it's not for me to try to embarrass someone or try to start up a beef with anybody. Women of the space, what that even mean? They're here. They're here. I mean, like whether we want to acknowledge it or not, because like one thing that I was told by a content creator was I should have never put women on the list. And I was like, "Huh?" You did. And the person that was telling me of all people, I mean, you actually had a channel for women. But hey, you know what? If they want to discuss that at any time, they can. I mean, I'm good with that. But let's move on because I said it before and I said it again. Sukiana was right on this one. She was. Now for the last slide. Okay, Jonathan Majors. Why in the fuck is Jonathan Major still fighting for his livelihood? Why is that? He has yet to be tried in court and is all kinds of and is all kinds of evidence to the contrary of what he's being accused of. I guess it's because she's white. I don't know. Or because she's a woman. And, people are really quick to believe a woman over a man, especially in today's American society. So I don't see why everybody thinks that women in American culture is such a big disadvantage. If they shed a tear in front of the camera, they are going to be believed. The man said, RPM said he out here. Yeah, he out here breaking up fights now. Jonathan Majors, man, I tried to tell people he was rainbow. Why is Jonathan Majors fighting for his livelihood? Skin color, gender, influence, the whole nine. Yeah, but they supposedly he was breaking up a fight between two high school teenage girls. Many people are accusing him of doing this as a PR stunt. Many people believe that this is actually real. But but here's what I believe. Uh I don't know what to fucking believe because how did somebody catch this on camera? Yes, that is supposedly him. Man said pucker lip ninja, always looking extra zesty. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all this. Like, I just believe that that's the man's facial structure. That like when he take pictures, he can't help but to look like that. I mean, whether you want to believe my bullshit or not, but to see that for me, that is just the man's facial structure. I mean, that's just how the man looks. I mean, shit, it doesn't take much effort to it doesn't take much effort for him to look like he's trying to whistle or some shit like that. Motherfucker just have very strong facial features. And it just so happens when he damn closes his fucking mouth, it looks like he's puckering. I mean, I said 90% of Hollywood is that way. Yeah, that trick traumatized his ass. Some of them could be Transformers from afar. I think that white woman scared him back to black chicks. He did pick a great black woman though. Megan Good is a treasure. Man, you should have seen that post in my community tab. Like I put up a decent picture of Megan Good and brothers were pushing back more than anything, which makes me kind of believe in this whole gender divide dynamic. I'm like, God damn, bro, y'all just can't say she looked good. Megan Good is about a 4. Are you fucking serious? I mean, Weather was on that post. He saw it. Megan looks good, but she's for the streets. Now, I'm not talking about her character. I ain't never hugged my real brother like that. I mean, I mean, bruh, what about when, like, I guess football players win a really big football game, like a championship? Some dudes are gonna grab you from the back. Like, I'm talking about shoulder level now. I ain't talking about trying to thrust his pelvis into the man booty or anything like that. You know, great job, bro. Great job. It ain't like they staying there. But imagine a picture. A picture is gonna freeze that pose. Said pull up that pic. Okay, all right. Weather has a request. He says pull up the pic. So let me go ahead and search it. I'm sure it's easy to find on Google. Just 1 second, y'all. Uh, mm, there's quite a few pics here. There it is. See if I can blow it up real quick. Then I'm gonna share the screen. Oh God, let's just give me the damn pic. Shit, they got a whole black and white photo session. Okay. Oh my God. Oh, hold on 1 second, y'all. Said that wasn't a teammate hug. That straight up spicy photo shoot. Compare it with Michael B. Jordan, Cat Chag with Bozeman pick. All right. Holy shit. Man, I mean, after taking a look at the photo, man, get the fuck out of here. X. Okay, this is the pic that he's talking about. Okay, guys, judge for yourself. Is that a zesty looking photo? Is that a photo of brotherhood right there? Do they look like things got steamy after this photo shoot? I can't picture it. You know why? Because why would I try to picture something like that? That's very suspect for me to picture something like that. Let me see if they got any more photos in this article. Hold on one second. Uh, okay. Black Light Revelations 2. What's good? He says that's zesty as fuck. You ain't about to be face skin to face skin on me to fuck. Oh shit. That shit mad zesty looking for real, for real. He said, why them ninjas head touching? He said, picture look bad. I can understand how weather feels, but it still doesn't mean what he is thinking. That is a bit sus though. I mean, said both arms. I mean, I tried to bullshit a little bit. I tried, but I mean, yeah, this is kind of bad looking. This is kind of yeah. I see what y'all mean. Said cheek to temple. I said cheek to temple. The New York Times, how Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors fought harmoniously. Why Michael B. let that happen? Someone had to say no. And shoot, sign your name on the dotted line. Hey, Michael B. looked depressed. And I can barely defend this. Good lord. See, let's check out some of the other images I took a look at before I pulled this one up. Let me see. Let me see. Oh God. X it used to be Twitter, not now. Get the fuck. Yeah. All right, guys. Uh, yeah, I would probably kind of concede this argument right here. This is a real sweet looking pic. That man look like a hostage. Yeah, weather's a savage. Yeah, he said weather is savage. Yeah, we need a few savages around here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Man, look. Yeah. I mean, I'm with weather on this. I mean, I got two brothers. I would never take a picture like this with them. Femi from the chat, what's going on? She said strange. Yep. I said, if you can smell breath, we fight to the death. That's way too close. He said that picture wasn't even done in color, making matters worse. Like they wanted to be a sweet memory or some shit. Oh boy. She says, hey everybody. Hey Femi from the chat. Yeah, yeah, guys. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go with the zesty conclusion. Like, I don't like doing brothers like that. I mean, if I'm really in like brothers' corner, I'm not gonna say that they're zesty because we get hit with too much of that shit. People weaponizing sexuality against black men, especially on platforms such as these. But I mean, when you look at images like this, you just gotta say Holly weird. Holly weird. AJ seeing reality was good. He says, okay, but why care? Someone requested to see the pic. That man said, come on, man. He looked like he finna whisper in his ear and say something strange for a little change. Oh god. Man, let me take this shit down. Let me take this shit down, man. Come on. The man say AI. That's not AI, Judge Dre. Don't forget Lakeith Stanfield in a dress. Yeah, I remember that shit. I remember that shit. Now, there was no there was no there was no debating that with Lakeith Stanfield. The man said, "What was this photo shoot for?" Someone said we need some intimate pics. What was the purpose of it? There's none, none whatsoever. I guess they called themselves trying to promote Creed 3. Creed 3, which wasn't a bad film. No, well, not to me. Jason Whitlock begs to differ, but that's Jason Whitlock. Where's it? Pastor said he's wearing capri pants. But yeah, well, I mean that's pretty much it for what I got as far as nigga just hugged it out. That's a Jason Shitlock. I'm not gonna be the one to be like that. I mean, I don't disagree with everything Jason Whitlock says, but I'll be drop this link and see if anybody wants to come up. If not, then uh, if not, then an hour 45. That's long enough for a broadcast. But that was this week in Effery. He said, "I'm lost with this one. What are you talking about? Are you lost with the picture, or are you lost with the film breaking up high school fight? What's going on?" Yeah, but Stallone and Mr. T didn't hug to promote Rocky 3, I'm sure. Uh, no, because it was the 80s and we were more hardcore in the 80s than we are now with these candy ass motherfuckers we got going. Like for real, these are some old sus times we living in. Shoot. Zentober said there was no reason for that photo. What's good, Chaos Rain?
What's good, man? What's up? How you doing?
Shit, what's going on, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm wonderful.
Any thoughts on anything that I brought up tonight? So let's start from the beginning.
Well, let's start fresh from the beginning. I only caught the part when you were talking about Marjorie, talking about Jenny Mai. You were talking about
Okay, well, let me recap it real quick.
oh, and this bitch.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Brickhead is supposedly under investigation.
Good. Yeah, I heard about that. I've been hearing about that. Thanks
Uh,
to Queen Celebrity. Praise her.
Simpson, Simpson bitter broads trying to double down and triple down, even though they was wrong about Brickhead. Uh, BG went from gangster to zesty, and prison
Well,
seems
he
to be
always
a
had the essence of his zesty. Anytime you come out of prison and you become showing your true colors, that tells you always had it in you, my nigga.
okay. All right, Jeezy and Jenny Mai
Yeah, everybody's
uh,
talking about that.
divorce. Yeah. Steve Harvey is tired of y'all talking about his girl.
Mhm.
Sexy Red's dumbass said some dumbass shit. Sukiana got everybody in an uproar.
Yeah, and
Uh,
she got a lot of heat for that. A
yeah,
lot, lot of females did not like a lot of females did not like her on the floor doing that shit on the VMAs, and she was
uh,
very pissed.
the internet is undefeated. Yeah, and plus we got some thoughts over here that I think most brothers would smash, especially the one in the net dress. Uh, Sukiana is actually right about this, and Jonathan Majors. So, oh, AJ seeing reality. What's good, man? I think it's your first time on this panel.
Yeah, it. I mean, you probably know about me, Kev, but can you hear me? How you doing, bro?
I can hear you loud and clear. What's good?
What's
Yeah,
going?
yeah, I know about a lot of people. Yeah, you included. So,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I just I squished my name up, man.
yeah,
I took the red and I made it reality, man. But I was just trying to understand in the context of you putting the picture. I didn't understand um the argument that you was trying to make, and that's why I said what I said. So I was just trying to understand. I mean, are you trying to say something towards with black men and Hollywood or something?
Hollywood is Hollywood anyway. You know,
Okay.
I'm not one that tries to drag black men down, or the Jonathan Majors and Michael B. Jordan are obviously two successful brothers doing their thing, and I'm proud of both of the brothers. But is one can't is like one can't make the argument. It's just is that's something that a lot of brothers don't see as being some type of normal heterosexual activity. But I mean, I could be wrong, you know.
No, but I because Kev, I do follow you, man. I be listening to you, and I just be like, okay, certain. I noticed for one thing, you come on late, and I'm kind of happy to come on your panel finally, because shit, usually I'm asleep on the
Yeah,
Sunday, but I'm watching.
yeah. I'm late because I got a very young daughter, and she's a daddy's girl, and just
y-
just kind of tough to try to do things during the day. I wish I could go on earlier, you
no,
know,
no, but
but
I was trying to figure this one out, right? Because I was just like, okay, what is he talking about? I'm not a fan of neither one of these guys, but when I kind of see people get that pushback, like if like they suspect Kev, I just be like, it kind of remind me of the sisterhood. And it's no disrespect to you, bro, but I seen that prior, man, and I just be like, I'm just like, man, okay, what we doing right now? You feel me?
yeah, I got you.
So
But but I try my best not to be, and I do push the message that we should be different from them because we're men, first of all. So,
mhm.
but I do understand, like, with the sisterhood, they always try to push this black men are gay bullshit. So I understand where you're coming from.
No, but
Sis,
I was kind of like, this was kind of old, so I was thinking to myself, like, I mean,
Yeah,
like, okay, what point Kev trying to make right now? I
it's
was
like it wasn't brought up out the blue. It wasn't brought up out the blue. Someone requested for me to bring up that picture. Weather.
Mhm.
He brought up he bring up the picture. He was started making this argument that Jonathan Major was sus, and I was like, well, maybe not. Then he said, why don't you bring up the picture with them two hugging? I was like, okay, well, I brought up the picture. So it was actually a requested thing by people in the chat, and I try to make it as interactive as possible around here. So so
Okay.
it wasn't like I just brought it up to try to take shots at the brothers. No, it was something that I was doing to just to see, we try to have a little fun around here, but I try not to make it at others' expense. But is we're not an echo chamber over here on this channel, so I do welcome the differences of opinion. But yeah, but by
No,
all
and
means,
and I listen to you, Kev, and I don't wait. What the fuck is y'all talking about in the chat? Respectfully, I'm gonna try to watch my cuss words because Kev. I mean, if you know about me, I could be a little explosive, but like, bro, what is y'all talking about in the chat, man? I was just trying to understand of something that was already we knew that shit was weird. We said that shit when they took them pictures a while back. It was weird. So I was just trying to figure out the context of Kev bringing it up now. Come on, man. Like I don't. That's all I was trying to figure it out, and that's why I typed in and I was like, okay, this is like old news, man. These niggas are weird. They Hollywood. So what we talking about? Oh, new. Okay, new. I didn't know you never saw it. I mean, they did this shit a while back, bro. Like this is old. And I was like, what the fuck? So,
yeah. Yeah, because actually, I was talking about how this week in fuckery. I was talking about how Jonathan Majors broke up this fight, and like I said, Weather asked me to bring up the pick, so that's why I did it.
oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't, because I do follow you, Kev. I be listening to your lives and I appreciate finally to come on your panel, man. So
Okay, awesome, man. I shoot. Sometimes I don't know who watches me, man. So shoot, thank you very much for tuning in.
oh no, I listen to you, Kev. Yeah, so
Oh, okay. So you listen. Oh, I got
oh
you.
yeah, I listen. I be yep. I listen to you, Kev. So
Okay. All right. So hot sauce is up here. So what's good, hot sauce?
Hey, how you doing, Kev? Hope
What's
everything's going well.
so so what's going on? Anything that you have thoughts on that I covered tonight?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I just want to give a shout out to all the niggas who ask be whistling when they walking. First and foremost, shout out to them. Yeah, man, this and feminizing and butt breaking of black men is, I would say that this is the new crisis or emergency that we have to deal with, right? I mean, this is just as dangerous as white supremacy, racism, Jim Crow, anything like that.
Oh, okay. So you don't think that well, elaborate a little bit more before I comment.
Well, there's a study out, right, that Generation D identifies as non-binary, some shit like that,
Oh
more
God.
than any other generation before them, right? So not only do they not see race, they no longer see gender as well. And this is and we all know this is going to be horrible for black men. I mean, look at it now. Like, you see the boys with the fingernail polish, right? Skirts, etc.
Yeah, it was just like I was saying. It was just like I was saying earlier. Like this is a de-evolution, and they're using the media to do it. They've already done it with us, like as far as the hip hop culture, the gangster culture, the the images they use in the media. Now they trying to hit us with the zest now. And the same thing is happening to black women right now.
Right.
They're over sexualizing it, and now it's gone to this de-evolution of sorts to make them all look like thotties and hoes. And whether you're into that kind of thing or not, I mean, that's your business. But I'm just pointing it out.
Well, but you have to recognize that the zest is working, right? Black people are below replacement level, or at least ADOS. We're below replacement level. So we're the first time in the history of America to be an aging population community, right? And then on top of that, we're not getting married, and we're We're not getting married on top of being childless. So, this is working better than white supremacy ever has.
Sad but true. I mean, and it seems to me like is getting to the point where it's like they'll put it out there and then we'll willfully do it, and then you have some people that actually defend the shit, like others can't see what's actually happening.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the VMAs though. Like hot sauce. Can I call you that? Because I know you switched your name up, bro. Respectfully.
No, yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
but
problem.
that effery, because I got to try to. I don't want to f up your channel, Kev. This BS that's going on, but they allow it, and it's just like people don't give no pushback. The same, like we look like look at the picture right now. This individual right now, man. And look, I used to be one of the biggest fan of Cash Money. But I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh man, this is insane, man. But I try to stay in my lane, man. Like this is this is crazy, man.
Yeah. Season Life said we're toxic masculinity and we're the most feminized. Make it make sense. And Weather, thanks for the super chat. He said Royce White said it perfectly. White women prefer to have weak black men by their side because they're more controllable, agreeable to their gender and sensibilities. Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay. But thanks for the super chat. I really appreciate the support. Um, uh, yeah, but like New said something interesting. He said, "I wish y'all would stop with the white supremacy shit. Niggas make their own decisions, man. Cut the crap." Yeah, I agree. I agree with that, but seeds were planted. So seeds were planted elsewhere.
but who's blaming white supremacy though? I
No, hot.
mean, in this conversation.
Well, hot sauce just brought up white supremacy.
Well,
So
Oh, okay,
no,
okay.
I'm comparing this agenda and how effective it is compared to white supremacy. I'm saying this agenda is more effective than white supremacy ever was.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and I
So so
agree.
so what he's saying is he's making a comparison and he's saying that yeah, what he said.
Yeah, we are we are our own worst enemies. Shit, and it's been like that.
Right? That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying it's more effective because at the end of the day, uh, white supremacy agenda and the LGBTQI agenda effectively does the same thing. The outcome is the same thing, right?
Right.
The extinction of the black race.
Damn. Whoa. Yo. Who is that? Wait. What the fuck is that, Joe?
That's
Brother.
That's Sukiana at the VMAs. You
Oh
mentioned
my oh my god.
that's Sukiana at the VMAs, and then I just put that Dr. Umar face there.
I didn't
Because
know. I didn't
Yeah, because Dr. Omar got hit that. That's why he loves these ratchet women. That's why
yeah,
he's
yeah,
taking pictures with them.
Dr. Umar is
He's
trying to
sucking
say
the
that
sucking the shit out of Suka's backside.
that's his beautiful black queen right there.
Yeah, he's having a lot of fun with that one.
Man, I saw a TikTok video. I saw a TikTok video like earlier this week where there was this African chick actually checking Dr. Umar for calling what's her name, Brickhead Rhoda Osman, calling her a black queen, and she was like, black queens do not act like that. They do not go looking for trouble in the streets, and you need to check yourself, Dr. Umar, and you know yeah, but yeah, this here's another picture of the VMAs right here. These seem to be Sukiana's friends. Uh, yeah, I gave honorable mention to the woman in the net in the dress that looks like a net, but yeah, this is what they're pushing these days.
Yeah, I don't mind that though. I mean, at least that's heterosexual shit.
Yeah.
Wait, how you know that? I mean, shit, man.
Well, I mean, from her lyrics, right? I listen to her. I'm a fan of hers.
Okay.
Yeah. Afro National, what's good?
Them,
You
Uh,
sound really
but hot
disappointed.
sauce, them chicks
Yeah.
look suspect, bro. I mean, look, look at the. Oh, okay, all right. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. All right,
No, no. I mean, like, look, man. Look.
you
I
talking
don't
about the
mind.
one? You talking about strong face in the
yeah,
purple?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just, bro. I'm not trying to start nothing, bro. But these
No, no.
motherfuckers
I'm
look
not
to the
saying.
left. Oh,
I'm just
oh.
talking. I don't know who those people in the back are. I'm just saying. I listen to Suki Honda shit. That's all I'm saying. I don't know who the other people are, but Suki Hana talks about heterosexual fuckery, which I'm all about.
I don't follow them. I mean, but I'm looking at that picture to the left, man. Oh,
That motherfucker said.
I,
Weather said she looked like Bill Duke.
hey, hot sauce. Let me, respectfully, bro. How many of you see the women
Yeah,
supposedly, right?
yeah.
Can I, can you
How
give
many?
me how many you think are women in that picture? If you don't
All
mind me
right.
asking you that.
So no problem.
Okay.
So I would smash Suki Hana on the one on the ground because she'll let me spit in her mouth. The girl in the orange,
Mhm.
right? You
Okay.
know, the girl in the orange, and then the girl with the hot pink hair with the two fingers up. Yeah, those three are I would say.
No, you would say you wouldn't say net booty was one. Them
I
hips.
can't see. I can't see her face though, right? I can't see her face,
Oh, okay.
right? So I would just say the orange, the hot pink hair, and then Suki Hana.
S- Um. So hot sauce. Do you feel like it's some type of rainbow ish going on in that picture right there?
Well, no, I mean, well, I mean, but but we got to understand something. Women can't like. It's not the same thing when women are gay. It's just not the same thing.
Okay. I feel some rainbow ish up in that
I
picture
think
though.
I think you I think you AJ. I think you're talking more like maybe an Optimus Prime or a Megatron in that picture. That what you talking about?
Like I don't know. Like I can't the
I
girl
mean,
in the purple and the fishnet. Like I don't know. Like I can't see the girl with the red hat. I can't see her face, but the
I'm,
other
I,
one.
I mean, Kel, before they transform, don't they bend over? Don't they they form a shape and they make another shape. I'm just asking. I'm I'm talking to households, man.
Oh, okay. All
No,
right.
bro, come on. Like the girl in
I'm
the
just saying, bro. I'm just asking you, bro.
look, the girl in the hot pink and the girl in the orange definitely look like women. Come on, they definitely look like women.
Why did y'all say I'm trolling? I don't fucking troll. Like, are they talking to me? I don't
No,
fucking troll.
I don't know.
They
They're gonna
can't
have to
never be
clarify.
talking about me. I do not troll. I'm very direct.
All right,
yeah,
who got the background noise going?
I
I
think
think
that's chaos.
that's rain.
Oh,
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I mean, those three I think look like women. The other two don't look
Okay,
like women,
okay, okay.
in my opinion.
All right.
And yeah, I mean, I wouldn't wife them, but I would have a good time. Why not?
I forgot. I forgot about what's the name was on the floor. Damn. I forgot about her ass. Shit. Damn. I was like, what other? I was like, wait, what other bras he was talking about? Okay. Damn, bruh. Nah, I'm good, man.
No, I mean if you marry any of these women, you really asking for it. You probably
Yes,
deserve what you're gonna get. You
I
know.
agree. I agree. I agree. If you marry any one of these broads, you absolutely deserve what you get. It is your fault.
Yeah.
It is 1,000% your fault.
Yeah. I mean, don't come to us talk about. Don't come to us complaining. Talk about, oh, them bitches did me wrong. No, nigga.
But isn't this the norm, though, guys? Isn't this
What do
what you see right now?
It's fast becoming the norm. I still believe that there are some decent black women out there, but they don't that don't
Mm,
expose themselves
Nah,
like this. But
nah,
they would
I
Kev.
would.
definitely they would definitely co-sign with stuff like
Kev,
this.
oh, shit, this been the norm, man. Like the Foxy
Uh,
Browns
I
in
would say. I would say this: if we're talking under 30, this is absolutely the norm. This is absolutely the norm.
and it's
Nine.
been the norm since the
Yeah.
70s. Like, I mean, you're not seeing it to this extent, but this being the norm though. Like, come on, like I don't why we
Well,
y'all go ahead. My bad.
I just want to say this. Like, I don't really believe, like, like, and shout out to Black Guru and
Is
BGS.
somebody snoring?
I think that's Chaos Rain. Maybe mute
Somebody
up.
sleeping?
That's Chaos Rain. He's sleeping. Damn.
Wake up, bro. Wake up.
Maybe mute him. Yeah.
Wake up.
No, I think no, I still hear the snoring when I muted them. Like,
No, I don't hear it.
okay, we don't
Oh,
hear
that
it anymore. We can
yeah.
Wait a
continue.
minute, there's no snoring. What snoring you talking about? I was up once. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Oh,
You hear background? I have my mic. I press mute. What's
Okay.
going on?
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, let's continue with the conversation then.
yeah. I don't know, but the one thing, Kev, that I don't, I find hard to believe because I know you always saying like there's good girls out there. I don't, I don't, I don't know, man. Because it seems like this is the norm right now, at least under the age of 30, 30 and younger. That is absolutely the norm, and I don't really believe that back in the day, and even in the 60s and the 70s in Jim Crow. I just think black women tolerated black men because they had to. I don't really think they really ever really was loyal like that.
Okay. So you're saying that is more loving versus Virginia ass bitches out there?
Well, that's for sure. That's for sure, right? Because we know that on dating apps, black women, well, all women will choose white guys first, right? They'll look for the white guy first. All women. So we
Mhm.
know that. But I don't ever like I hear about how things were back in the day and grandma and big mama. I don't believe that shit because this has to come from somewhere. It doesn't make sense. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, you just get this ratchet shit. I think it's always been here.
Oh, what it's just become? Is it becoming more numerous, or are you just saying it is
Yeah,
all,
I
or
just
or
it was
or because of the dawn of the internet and social media, it's more exposed?
more exposed. I would go with more exposed.
And come to think of it, it's like when I was growing up and when I was a teenager, all of them weren't good and wholesome like that. You know, we had a lot of sassy, attitudinal bitches back then. So you may be correct that this because of the dawn of social media, it's just more exposed now.
Well, you grew up. You're in your Generation X, right? Same as me, right?
Yeah, I'm Gen X.
Well, we come from the teenage baby mamas, right? That was the highest teenage pregnancy in the history of the U.S. Right? Was in the 90s.
Oh yeah,
So
got a couple in my family. So,
yeah,
What the teen pregnancies.
pregnancy in the 90s was the highest in U.S. American history in
Yeah.
the 90s, and so you
uh,
don't get
You Borgin. Hot sauce. You Borgin, bro.
he's muted up now.
Yeah, I was finna say it's that me.
Oh yeah, can you hear me now? How about
Yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
sound good. You good. You
Okay,
good.
okay. Well, I'm just saying, like, you don't get that unless grandma wasn't shit.
Damn. Facts.
so
Right?
you think it's some validity to when like all these little online feminists say, oh, the reason grandmom stayed with granddaddy because she didn't have a choice and she would have left if she could, and you know.
Because grandma told her that dumb shit. That's what but nobody wants to. I understand. We all love our grandmas. I get it. But She just didn't imagine that shit up.
Okay, so the online feminists, the hot dog swallowing bitches who say it's the color of their skin and not the fact that they 300 pounds is the reason is actually right about their what their grandmother's sentiment was. Cause
Well, think about it. Think about it, right? What broke up the civil rights, right? Black women left the civil rights to go be with the white women for feminism, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's 68, right? Isn't that 68
Yeah.
around about?
Right. 64, 65. Yeah.
Yeah. So so their behavior said that, right?
Mm-hmm.
How did the Black Panthers split up? Feminism, right? It wasn't some white dude. Who's the first person to stab King? A black woman,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, man, all I'm saying is that I personally don't believe that shit. I don't believe that shit. I
Yeah.
don't
I
think
mean,
black
when
women.
you I saw, it's not to cut you off, when you look at Malcolm X, like, who was able to infiltrate to be able to get him? It was his own. So,
Yeah.
and people make these excuses, white supremacy. Like, come on, man. We like and that's why, man, I rock with you, hot sauce. I be listening to you over there on Roger, man. But I mean, people, man, Kev, man, respectfully, bro.
bro,
Because
just
I
cut loose, man.
I say what I be saying, but we we our own worst enemies, man. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, man. These motherfuckers be making these excuses, white supremacy holding us down and all this shit. No, it's us, man. It's us, man.
What I do is that I acknowledge the existence. I don't try to use it as some type of excuse for why we're not progressing as a people. I'm actually in very much agreement with what Shaka Nulu is saying down there. That this we need to stop using this white supremacy as a crutch. You
And I
know,
agree. And
people right
I
now we're making our own choices at this point. If we choose to, if we align with white ideology, it's because we're choosing to at this point, not because we believe that the that white supremacy is making us doing it. So
but no, my argument would be, and usually, because my next video, what I was gonna chime in on Kev, with Chicago, the situation, like, I already figured out what was going on. It's a scam. We in the scamming society right now. It's a scam. Everybody are scamming right now. So, but they're gonna try to blame other situations on shit for people to be in their feelings, not to pay attention on what's going on. And it's been like that. To be honest with you, they've been doing that. And I, like me personally, I'm at this stage of the game. Um, being an older person, I've been on this shit for like 5-6 years, Kev, making videos, all this goofy shit. I'm repeating myself, bro. It's the same shit, man. And people already know what's going on. They just don't give a fuck. They
well,
don't.
I want to say something if I can. I do 100% believe in white supremacy. I do think it's a systematic thing. However, I think our problem is that we as a people, we don't like to suffer for we don't want to suffer in the short term for a long term benefit. And what I mean by that is this. Let's look at Vietnam, right? During the Vietnam War, the Viet Cong, right? You had those women who would fight with their men, who would die with their men, and but they all did it for a better outcome for their children.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem with us is that we don't really think about the better outcome for the next generation, right? It's all about, okay, I'm going to get my bag, I'm going to do what I got to do, et cetera, et cetera. But when you look at other people in history that was under attack by a superior power, they not all races because Japan didn't do that, right? Those were more whole, like the day was long, but like the Vietnamese and the Russians, when they were overwhelmed by a superior power, they always like, you know what, we gonna get down and we're just gonna fight, but we're gonna fight for a better tomorrow.
Yeah, let me read what Rogish he has a question. So what you all are saying is that we're supposed to be a monolith of some sort, or that would be a preferred circumstance for us. No, we're not a monolith.
Right.
I mean, I don't think it's something that we're supposed to be, because it's like the different discourse of ideas is what, is what we need for in evolution of sorts. Is not that we're all supposed to think the same. It's just that we're supposed to adapt to whatever circumstances that is presented before us, or we'll get left behind and crushed. I mean, if that makes any sense at all. But
For me, I would say yes, we should be a monolith because right now we have enemies, right?
But but that's the thing. Let me ask you this, hot sauce. When the last time, and Kev and what's the name on the panel? When the last time was we was a monolith? Like what? Probably Jim
Uh,
Crow. Like I mean, we did. Yeah, y'all go ahead. Yeah, y'all.
well,
Because I know hot sauce.
I would
You are a
say this.
professor, so um,
I'm not a professor, but I would say this: we haven't been, and that's one of the reasons why we have failure, because we can look at other groups that were a monolith under a time of persecution and they succeeded, right? Because they
thank you,
band together.
thank you, and
They
and
band together.
I don't get the argument, because that I push that also being a father with two boys. I,
Yeah,
and then they be like, it's an echo chamber, like, well, yeah, y'all be saying this towards the black manosphere of we're saying, and respect to you, Kev. Because this is what I preach, and I'm just like, okay, when we look at the stats, and I'm a father with two older boys. Like, okay, hey, we promote fathers, black men being in their kids' lives, and you got outsiders that still want to come at us. Like, bro, I mean, what the? Oh my
there,
god!
there,
I
there's,
would.
I get it. There are some things we should code up on, and one thing, one of the most recent examples of something that we did code up on was in Montgomery during the brawl thing. That
Right, right.
me being born and raised in Montgomery, Alabama, that was a very proud moment for me. I mean, it was, and the recognition we got for it. But how long did that shit last?
Exactly, and
How long
then
did that spirit last?
and then when we stop pushing that shit, I mean, once again, people start separating themselves. I, I I
Mhm.
I hear these other conversations about Kevin Sam. I'm like, he's not even here. You don't even hear shit no more about him. It's just, and then these echo chambers. Oh, well, yeah, steady blaming Keisha. And I'm like, Keisha bashing,
Well,
and I just like,
Keisha
Keisha is a
bashing.
problem.
That's funny as shit
Keisha's
to
a
me.
problem.
I
Keisha
mean,
is a
is
problem, right?
either. But see, the
no,
thing
no, I
is,
know
no.
she's a problem. I'm just, but
Thing
I'm just
is,
like, but when we speak on it, it's just like we could be in solidarity when it comes to that situation, but we do that. But once we really start breaking it down towards what's going on with our community, then once again we bash it. It's just goofy shit, man.
keep like, and then like they don't know what side they want to be on. Either we trying to say Keisha, or we bashing Keisha.
Facts. Like I don't get it. I I'm done.
Well,
That
I mean, but the thing about it is, though, we are always going to have problems with Keisha's because too many of us are born in single motherhood, right? For the most part, black men are not gonna really say what they really need to say about black women because 70% of us come from a single parent home, right? And see, and that's the trick bag, right? Too many of us come from single parent homes
Mhm.
think outside of to think outside of black women.
Hey,
Too many
let,
of us.
let, let
So
me
that
let me call out this super chat from Weather. Appreciate it once again. He said, "Hot sauce, white supremacy, or tiny caps?" Uh,
I
you
think
know,
I think they're both a problem.
okay.
But see, this is why I disagree with New. He said Keisha or Pookie ain't no. Keisha is the problem. Keisha out her offsprings is the problem. I don't be like it. See, Keisha made Pookie. You know why she made Pookie? Because she is Pookie. And we need to stop that shit. Cause Keisha got the same rights as us, man. She has. I mean, uh,
Let me respond to Weather real quick. He said that's a low bar, Kev. We only come together for violent acts. When I said it was a proud moment for me, it's just that it's not that we coded up for violent act. It's just us coding up for anything at all, like anything. And it is like, unfortunately, you had to put some ha-has over some white folks' heads. But we just pointed out that the spirit did not last very long. We just did. So it's like it's got to be more than a violent act. It's got to be uh give me some examples. It's got to be legislation, it's got to be laws, it's got to be us coding up in our communities with supporting other businesses, the black dollar circulating
Hmm.
in the community,
right?
like
Yeah,
instead of just going straight out. I mean, but what you got to do is you got to solve the problem of the mentality. We got to get past the mentality first, because it's like we're more apart right now than we are together.
but
And
but
Agreed.
it's not no y'all, Kel, because you got more people that's going to be behind Keisha and her dysfunction and her delusion. Like it just like you showing that picture right there to the left, man. Like they still go support her. And you know what? And I
niggas,
said this on
because
some.
dudes want to fuck. That's why dudes want the the dudes want the pussy. That's why.
Let me ask you
Yeah.
something though, Kev. Would you fuck on
Yeah,
girl?
they want the pussy hard
But
too.
but right, but you want to fuck the chick right there on the floor, right there. Let me ask
Um,
y'all and
well,
the people
well,
in the.
I'm not gonna answer that question because I'm a married man.
Okay, for sure.
You want to get Kev in trouble.
But,
And
but
new, I'm
yeah,
still
I would.
mixed out.
Yes, I will say yes. I would. I definitely would. If I had the opportunity, I would.
Like, let's go spread wide open when I power drive that bitch. So
Yep. I would definitely. Now, would I betray a black man over her? No, but I would definitely, if I had the opportunity to sleep with her, I would. Why
Hey,
not?
can I address new, bro? I'm still is MGTOW, bro. MGTOW is that we look at the laws, and the laws allow for that goofy ass picture that you seeing, new. You know this, bro. Come on, man. Don't
I
challenge
I
me on that, bro.
I, I disagree a little bit.
Okay.
See, for me, what I think is the problem, and this is why it's so hard to fix the black community, is that too many of us was born out of wedlock. Too many of us was born out of wedlock. So right now, there's not enough supply of good, strong black women to fight this, because you need two things to fix the black community. You need families and you need black businesses. Black businesses in a sense of, you can sell your products to black business, to me is sell your products and services to everyone, right? Because black people only 13%. But you hire your management and your upper level people need to be all black. To me, that is black business. Because when you look at white companies sell all over the world, right? But when you look at the directors, the vice presidents, the presidents, senior execs, they're all white. And
Okay.
and that's the model we need to create.
Okay. Oh.
But
Mhm.
you need both. You need black family, you need a loyal black woman to help you raise up productive, sane children instead of insane shit that we have here.
But they're not
But the
doing
problem,
that though, Hassos.
Well, but that's my point. That goes back to original point. But there's too many of us that was born outside of wedlock to have a tipping point, right? Because there's like 70-80% of us born outside of wedlock. Because you need that to fix the black community. If you don't have economics and you don't have family, you will never be able to fix any community.
But let me ask you this though. Okay, Hassel. So I mean, you don't think they don't know that?
Well, that's why it is like it is now. That's why you have feminism. That's why you have the LGBT agenda, right? Because it's more effective.
No, but how is it more effective when you look at towards the communities with these bras that push that narrative? They're failing. It's really considered the hood though, Hassos.
No, but what I'm saying to you is this: they do know. Who do you? Okay, first of all, maybe I'm misunderstanding you. Who is they when you're talking about? Are you talking about
We
black
talking
women
about Keisha. No, we talking about Keisha. I don't because I make a separation. I make a separation, Hassos, because black women they get with black men and they make families and they make it happen. Keisha,
right?
The ratchets. No, that's why shit is it's effed up. So I this is me.
So do you
respectfully to you, Hassos.
Okay.
Because I don't talk to you too often. So.
No, but I mean, I'm trying to understand. So you're asking me, do I think that black women know about
not black
this
women?
problem?
I'm talking about Keisha, the trash
okay.
of.
But I mean, no offense to black women, but that's like today. That's every black woman. That's 90%. So we can just say black women.
Okay.
It
I give you that.
is. It
No.
is.
I give you that. Okay, well, let's go there. Okay, cool.
Right? I mean, let's just be honest. It's black women at this point.
Okay.
And I would say no, black women don't know that because one thing about women of any race around the world, right? Women do not understand about understanding your flaws and fixing it. So because a woman comes from a single parent household and she went to college, she was able to get a job, she was able to stay out of the criminal justice system, et cetera, et cetera. For her, she's going to say that's okay. We made it. So, and that's the reason why she doesn't believe that her child needs a father, because she has seen so many people make it in spite of, and that's just how women are. So no, she doesn't know.
But wait a minute, but I saw. Wait, what you mean make it? I mean, from what I'm saying, it's shit. They failing. When you look at the stats,
but make it is subjective, right? Making it is very subjective.
Yeah.
Right. So a black woman's making it is I have a good job, I have a car, I have good credit. They tell you that. They tell you what their understanding is of that. Right? I have a good car, I have a car, job, good credit.
But your kids, you know what? I don't want to go there. So me and you on the same. Yeah.
But no, just say it, man. Just it needs to be said.
No,
they know black
women. You know why? Because see, then I'll make it personal, and then it'll be anecdotic. Because I'll be like, as a father, a single father, and I don't want to go off the stats. Sauce. My boys are doing well. So and these broads, excuse me, Kev, I'm sorry. These black women, they know this. They see it, but they continue on.
But they don't know. I don't think
bullshit.
They know because
that's
like
BS. That's
bro. But no, because I'll be honest, there was a lot of things I didn't know until I learned it from BGS or Kev or from Roger.
But
there
was
you already,
but hot sauce, you already seen it. Okay, did you go to a public school?
Yeah, I went to a public school. Yes.
Did you not see the madness?
Yeah, I know I didn't want to be a part of that shit, but I didn't want to be a part of that shit, but I know that.
But at the same time, you didn't. I mean, I was the same way. How the fuck did I go from I'm not for to dive into that, but I'm just like, man. I think we constantly be giving these broads excuses, man. I mean, go ahead.
Bro, look, all I'm gonna say to you, to be honest, man, I really didn't know how bad things were until I came into this space. I just didn't know. If I never had that experience with my ex fiance and I never came into this space, I would be just like the other blue pill people. Like, no, y'all crazy. This doesn't make any sense. I would be just like them, right? So I would say most black women don't know. I didn't know until recently, bro. Bro, I didn't know that the worst thing you can do for your child is to have a black American mother, according to BGS. And shout out to him. Well, not even according to him, but just stats that he brought out, right? Even in white supremacy America, a white woman is still better for a black boy than a black mother.
Think about
that. That is some shit.
Right. Think about
but I'm saying I didn't know that. Right? I didn't know that till I came to this space. And to listen to that shit and to hear, bro.
But you still got like people like New, and I fuck with New. I know you be trying to be black pill, bro, but you be like, Keisha ain't the problem. Keisha is the direct problem because of her offspring. And I don't when y'all say that, I get so angry. Like, bro, a father. I mean, I don't know how. So it's like, look, I have an older son that's at USC. Thank God. Okay, woo. I'm not gonna brag about that. I think that's stupid because I think as a parent, you should want the best for your kid, right? You feel me? How so?
Absolutely.
Everybody.
Absolutely.
You know, I think that's goofy. I don't like to brag. Like, oh, my son or my daughter is at this college. I mean, they should be there. But at the same time, though, I mean,
no, but USC is accomplishment, man. That's one of the top.
No,
20.
but he's still a target though. How so? Because he's black.
Not for saying, absolutely.
But that's dumb. That's goofy. Don't you think that?
But my problem, or what I want, I'll agree with you on, right? Your son goes to USC, right? They have one of the best business programs and the number one marketing program in the country, actually, right?
Well, he there for engineering. That's like the second.
Right. Well, okay. All right, but I know USC as far as like business because I went to business. But in general, USC is a fantastic school with fantastic alumni. I know like 40 or 50% of their alumni are multimillionaires, right? Kingmakers. So your son going there automatically puts some advantage with the alumni committee when it comes to jobs, when it comes to getting his kids into a good school, et cetera, right? He's set because he's now have proximity to power, right? Because USC alumni, most of their parents have power, right? So the reason why Keisha is a problem is because this. Now, your son is qualified. He's qualified as an excellent potential to be marriageable, right? Now, how many black women at USC are really marriageable material for him? At USC, not many, because most of them is on this feminist bullshit. No one's going to want to submit, and none of them going to want to work with a nigga. That's why Keisha's a problem. Because boys, qualified boys, right, don't have enough qualified black women to mate with, and that's why Keisha's a problem. You cannot fix the community when you have a surplus of excellent. You can't. Let me just land this one point. You cannot have a good black community where you have a surplus of excellent black men that cannot find decent. I'm going to just say fucking decent black women.
What I'm finna say, man, because I think you probably don't know too much about me, Hot Sauce, but I was one of them dudes that, you know, I got out of prison, whatever. I was able to change my life around. And that's kind of how I started my channel. I've been over there with BGS, the Coliseum, Angry Man, all of them, Obsidian, all of that. Because I used to say I was a Pookie. I wasn't like these other goofy ass niggas. Sauce. I was the type of dude who was like, because, you know, if you look at my channel and it's no plug, Kev, and no disrespect to you, bro. Um, I was, if you go to my channel, you will see I'm out there. I'm trying to help other people, but it's just like if you notice who give you the most pushback, Kev. I mean, hot sauce. It's Keisha. It's fucking Keisha.
Mhm.
And
No, I
I
mean it
wasn't
is, but
I wasn't even looking at
yeah.
from, but it was just like, bro, and then it's just like, man, like, man, it's like you try to figure this shit out, bro, and this shit is horrible. It's like it's nothing there, man. It's nothing there. But at the same time, I get you guys, and I appreciate you guys because I do listen to you. When you be over there on Roger channel, because me and Roger kind of got into it because I was the type of dude, hot sauce. I was like, let that shit burn. You know what I mean? Me and Roger.
I'm on that side. I'm more on the side to let the community burn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I was,
yeah. I'm
but I
on.
was hardcore with it, hot sauce. I was like, let that bitch burn. When Roger came on here, because he was kind of like the type like, well, we need the families and all that is and come together. But bro, you got people online, you seeing it online that these bras telling you the support, they don't fuck with black men.
They don't.
They like fuck
They don't.
you, nigga.
Yeah,
And
they do.
respectful. I'm trying to.
You good? You good? You good? You good?
I care. I'm because
You-
this is your
you-
stuff, but
No, but I mean, I appreciate what Roger's trying to do. We do need that. Um, I look. I want to believe in Roger's vision, but the practical, pragmatic side of my brain just can't. But I'm hoping he proves me wrong.
what's crazy though, hot sauce. As me being the father, I still believe in it though. I'm hoping because of you guys having a voice like a Kev and a Roger, a BGS. I don't know, child. It's a couple of other new people that got um channels, and people could say they black pill and all this shit. But at the end of the day, man, we want us to be together, man. We want
Right.
to be able to change the narrative, man. But I don't know how sauce, bro. That's why I end up just shutting the fuck up, man. Like with my channel, because I felt like I was repeating myself. I was just like, because I'm like, damn, do they care though?
I don't think so.
Let me read the super chat. This is directed toward hot sauce. Thanks once again, Weather. He said hot sauce blames white supremacy, but white women pass given.
No,
Uh,
no, no. I'm not saying. I'm just repeating the data. First of all, I said that the LGBTQ has been more effective than white supremacy, right? I believe I'm on record saying that, and if I'm not, I'm on record saying it now. The LGBTQ2, whatever, the alphabet is more have been more effective than white supremacy have. But when that article came out from Brookings, right? It talked about how black boys have a better opportunity for success with a white mother than a black mother. So it's not about giving a pass. It's just understanding the data and understanding that this is why Keisha's a problem. It's not a problem that she's having sex with whoever. The problem is it's not enough good quality black women for good quality black men. There's not enough women for his son who goes to USC, which is a top-notch fucking school, to get married to a good black woman. That's going to be faithful, that's going to be faithful, financially faithful, meaning that if there's a financial problem, there's not going to be a divorce, right? We know that black marriages only last for 5 years and 80% divorce rate, right? And the vow said for richer or poorer, right? So if look, being a black man, there's going to be times when you're down and out. It has happened to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be times when you're going to be sleeping on the floor with no money. There's going to be times when you got that nice job, then some bullshit's going to happen and you're going to get fired. Then you're going to be sleeping on the floor for 6 months, and then things going to come around and you're going to find a better job. Now, is that how many black women do we know where she's going to sleep on the floor with you? She's going to help take your resume and look online and help you apply for different jobs. Go through her network of friends to help you get a job. And when another person offers her a job, she's going to be like, "Nah, let me give it to him." Because that is what a wife is. That's what a good woman is. And matter of fact, I'll give you a quick anecdotal story real quick. There's a black guy here in Shanghai. He's married to a Russian or Romanian girl. I can't remember. He lost his job. IBM called her up. Well, first he lost his job. She took his resume, knocking door to door on different companies on her husband's behalf. IBM offered her a job, and she was like, "No, I'm not interested. But here's the person who I think is a better fit." She turned down IBM so that her husband can get the job. How many black wives are going to do that? Because that's the black man's experience. We all go through it. Every black man is going to go through times where, especially when you're younger, where you're going to have to work, where you're going to be an engineer and you have to work at Subway.
Yeah.
Right? Or you're going to have a Ivy League degree, but you're working at Starbucks.
Facts.
I did it myself. Everybody did it. My brother graduated from MIT and still worked at J.C. Penney.
Yeah, that's
before
facts.
he got his break.
Hasso's my son is my youngest. He's a junior playing in varsity. He working. Like,
right.
You know,
Yo, that's not a chick in that picture, cuz. That's not a chick.
Now go ahead,
Well, but my point, but you get my point though, right? You get my point.
No,
right?
I understand. Yeah, I mean, but I guess Rogish, I see he had something to say to me, man. I feel somebody. I feel some way, Rogish. I was agreeing with you, bro.
Nigga, you sound sleepy, cuz.
Rogish son is in the building. What's good, my brother?
What to do, K-Rock? Long live the habitual line stoppers.
Long live.
How the fuck do you sound sleepy, bro? I'm kind of confused with that.
No, when you first came on.
Oh,
God damn. Fishnet.
Black Petty House.
You know what I mean? Big legs. Showing through the hose. Yeah.
What's up, bro?
Can't call it, y'all. One thing. Who is the hoish plight? Who's the fuck you of the hoish plight too? Because they're getting support, major support. So why is it they act like everybody's against them? Who's against these bitches?
Nobody.
No. Yeah, I don't think that was the
so what's the defiance about? You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, these bitches try to present some form of defiance, and it's like, who the fuck are y'all defying if you're championed? God damn! Look at that bitch.
It was within the argument what New was presenting. I mean, from my standpoint, I mean, Hot Sauce, he probably got another, however he was seeing it. But I was just like, man, no, Keisha is the fucking problem. I don't give a fuck. Listen, I don't care what anyone. When people say that shit, that makes me angry because they be like, oh no, it ain't Keisha. No, it's our offspring, nigga. And I don't give a fuck what anybody's got to say about that. Her offspring is the problem. That's what you keep up with the goofy shit. But if anybody want to turn around, come up and you can say it's different.
That don't answer my question though. My question is when these bitches is posing and doing whatever they doing, it's almost like they're saying fuck you. But who are they saying fuck? Who's the fuck you to if they're getting supported across the board? Why is it that they feel that they're going to get something? Is it that they're going to get the different quality of woman? Is ratchet hoes, you know what I'm saying, combating classy hoes. I mean, you know what I'm saying, or classy
Hey,
chicks.
can I chime in? Can I chime in? So let me ask you this though, bro. So what you think is the a threat towards with black men when we look at society towards like what they do with their coochie or whatever?
What they gotta do with us?
No, you asking the question, right?
No,
Okay,
no,
but
no. Can you get the question though, right?
Yeah, I would hear. This is what I would say, Rogish. This would be my answer. Women learn when they're younger that victimization is there's power in that for a woman, right? There's
Okay.
power in a woman. There's power in a woman's tears. So, as long as she can fabricate this imaginary enemy,
Mm,
most people gonna ride with her, right? Because at the end of the day, it's the whole damsel in distress.
right.
Men in general are always trained to help a woman in distress. So as long as women are saying, fuck you, aka I'm in distress, everything is going to get sanctioned, everything is going to get co-signed. Right? That's why they come up with this imaginary patriarchy, imaginary women and men don't have equal rights today.
Mm,
Right? So because women understand that, right? Men will always help them as long as they're in a distress mode. So how to weaponize that? Constantly come up with a fabricated enemy, aka the black man.
mm,
mm. I mean, but they get support from black men though. There's a whole bunch of
But,
niggas
but,
support
they,
these
but,
hoes.
but they do, but yet they turn around and say black men or the white men or the black community, right? I mean, they got to do that, and otherwise, this behavior would not be tolerated. As soon as it's been deemed that women and men are on equal footing, this behavior will no longer be tolerated.
thank you and thank you, thank you.
Wait,
But
say that again. As
but
soon as what?
No, but Rogish,
eh,
if they was to cut off them getting benefits from doing the shit that they was doing, bro, do you think they would still do that shit?
Yep.
Uh,
yes, they will do this. My point is long as women, as long as American society will deem that women and men are not equal, they can do whatever the fuck they want. As soon as they're deemed equal, this behavior will no longer be tolerated by
But
men.
wait a minute. Wait a minute. When isn't that what is it? Feminism. Okay, let's say that they're not equal by their standards. By
Hmm.
our standards, motherfuckers is equal, right? That equalization has definitely occurred. I mean, if you can just look at the power dynamics, can you tell? I mean, how or unequal are they when it comes to power dynamics?
To
You
me and you, they're equal, but to the Southern Law Poverty Institute, they're not.
Mm.
And
but you know,
Southern Law Poverty
but you
Hold
know,
matters.
on, wait,
whoa,
hold on,
whoa,
AJ, AJ,
no,
let
no,
him
no,
land.
no, no. Let me speak. Let me speak. The only power dynamic we got with that is it's only on YouTube though, Rogish. What
What are you talking about?
what you mean? We can't control what they doing other than us talking about it on here.
We're not talking about controlling it.
No, we're just talking about is it deemed equal? And I said to us on this space, to you, me, and everybody here, yes, women are equal. Actually, women are probably more superior. But to
Yeah.
the Southern Law Poverty Institute, they say no. And unfortunately, what the Southern Law Poverty says is more important than what we say.
Mm.
Mm. Hey, Kev, do me a favor. Zoom in on that bitch with the net.
they're, they're
Rogus,
unfortunately,
hey, come on, bro. What we doing, bro?
Nigga, nigga, that's you see that
unfortunately,
chocolate ass right there, cuz, and that shit look like it's
yeah,
real.
yeah. We
I
all,
don't know, bro, but you gotta look at what's in front of it, bro.
man. Unfortunately, on these slideshows, we
Ah,
cannot zoom
Hey,
in.
I'll fuck
boom,
with
boom,
you,
boom,
Hey,
boom,
Rogus,
but
bro.
boom,
let me
boom.
make this announcement real quick. Y'all know that. Let me make this announcement real quick. Y'all know that girl group 702 from back in
Hmm.
the
Okay,
day.
yeah.
No,
One of the members just passed away.
What? How old was she?
She was 43
40.
years old.
Damn.
Whoa.
Yeah,
For what?
yeah. There was a light skinned one, there was a brown skinned one, and there was a dark skinned one. The brown skinned one is the one that passed away.
702. What song did they sing? I don't. I
Didn't they
mean,
sing with Subway? They have a song with Subway, the little game
I
he
got a
plays and
I
shit
got
like that.
a idea.
Yeah,
Probably was
I
on
got
wh-
a
where
probably
where
on
my
some Nicki
girls at?
Minaj shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, is one of them? Is one of them the wife on Power
Corrupt
on
baby
that show
mama.
Power?
No. That was Black. Corrupt baby mama. She
Oh,
died a few years back.
God damn.
okay.
Yeah.
Because I know.
Wow.
Okay,
So
okay. So
Wait,
hold
wait,
on.
wait. How 40? 40? Damn, I'm
She
47, man. That's
she
crazy.
43. Oh man,
Damn.
I'm about to hit the 47 on Thursday. I might actually do a B day broadcast. So
I'll
Yeah,
be
Oh.
Kevin, I got
45.
a birthday coming up. God damn. Holy
yeah,
shit.
Man,
yeah,
God
time goes by
damn.
fast, man. I'll be 45 in December, man, and it feel like I don't feel like I'm in my 40s, but I
How's
am.
it supposed to feel? How's the 40 supposed to
I don't
feel?
know. I don't know, but I don't feel it.
So,
I
Whenever
get
it's
so,
supposed
compliment.
to,
I
so,
get
hey,
compliments on my lips all the time. Wow,
hey,
you
so,
look,
hey,
you look, you look young for 40. You look good for 40.
hey, Rose.
How is 40 supposed to look
No, no,
bad?
no. So, Rogus, let me ask you this: when you look at the picture to the left, how long you think them women going to live? To the left, right there.
What you mean? How long they gonna live?
Yeah,
I don't
what's
know.
on the
I
floor
don't know.
and
This is a new evolved form of a hoe. Cause these hoes have never. No one has no type of information on these neo hoes. So I mean, what I'm saying, it's hard to tell. They do live a very fast life. From what I see of them, when they get a child, they might slow down a little bit, but they don't
mm,
want to, and it seems like they're already locked into, their social ethos. So I mean, we're gonna, I don't know.
yeah.
Once the first OnlyFans chick write a book, and then what I'm saying, we'll be able to find out a little bit.
Hey, let me correct season life. 3LW, no, it's not 3LW. It's Black. Natina Reed was corrupt baby mama. She died back in 2012.
Was that the chick that kept going? But what? Was that her?
I think so. Yeah. I think 3LW. I think one of them dead too. Let me see.
God damn.
no, man, look, man, I can't take this death shit, man. I think I can't take it, man.
yeah, I
Ashanti,
don't want to
look
hear
out.
about that.
Shit. What the fuck?
I don't want to hear about that shit. But Ashanti looks good, though. She still look good.
Ashanti always look good. What the fuck you talking about?
I said still look good.
Yeah, she doing it right.
Yeah. Shanti, yeah. She had them werewolf sideburns, but she like,
God damn, man.
like,
Like y'all just be paying attention. Oh
you know,
Lord.
yeah, Shanti
Wait.
looking
Hey,
good.
hey, can you run that by me again? Kevin. Kev,
What? No, I
Kev.
said what?
Three
What's
little
going?
women, right? There was the Spanish one, there was the black one. Someone died. Was 3W? One of them from 3W?
I don't. Well,
Who died?
Come on, cuz. You gotta be able to keep up, cuz. God damn. Is your ass sleep over there? Popping in and out and shit. What the fuck you doing?
but
No, I'm looking at chat right now, and I'm going. I'm listening. But
Yeah,
my
nigga, is you
uncle's at the
listening
one
from
that the light skinned
Afghanistan?
chick.
Why the fuck you
That
got
there was a
such the
fun that's funny
delay?
on.
Your phone card get ready to run out, nigga.
I
God
want to
damn.
know who died. Who died?
Oh shit,
None of the hoes on the screen died, okay? Sugiana, like, she might take a tumble over there if Peter says, you know
No,
what
no,
I'm
I'm not concerned about them.
saying? If I
Those
Hey,
ratchets.
she finna be the next
Was
Spider
someone
Man,
that
man.
was
Hey, that shit raw, man. Whoever
Bro,
did that
let me
shit, that
see.
shit
and
raw, bro.
bro, don't even joke about that because that shit could probably happen.
Okay, yeah, you right. Yeah, you right.
Don't even joke about that
My bad, hustle. Let me shut the fuck
because
up.
there's a white man. There's a
three
white man right now thinking about that.
three
There's a white
LW
man
all
right now.
3LW. All of them are still alive. All of them are still alive. One of them actually was Ghost Wife in Power. Uh,
Yeah. Norton, Lottie or Norton or some shit
Newton,
like that.
Nuri Newton, the
Norton,
dark one,
yeah.
Nuri Newton.
yeah,
But I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know, man. I don't think I would have a problem with a Spider Man, man. With a woman with some nice titty in the ass, man. I'm
You
just
Yeah.
telling
saying.
me this? So you telling me
Just saying.
Suki Hana as Mary Jane?
Okay. I'm just saying. I'm just okay, bro. I'm just saying, bro.
Bro.
Yeah.
If we see that shit,
Is that what we?
blame, blame him. Fucking troll his channel if we see that shit.
The one with the
Cause
net and the one in the orange. Yep.
that's what
You
I'm
say
talking
all intelligence is gone. My
Yeah.
bad.
I would say the orange, the pink, the hot pink, and then Sukihana.
I
You
got
talking,
you.
we talking about the one with the hot pink hair?
Yeah, definitely.
Gross, cuz.
Man said the
Oh.
one. Weather said the one in the purple looked like Bill Duke in the face earlier.
Hey, hot sauce. You gonna have Dr. Umar as the
You know you fucked
octopus.
up, don't you?
the,
You know,
the,
you
the
know,
remake.
you know you fucked up, don't you? You know you fucked up.
No, the girl with the pink hair, bro. She has a nice tight body, no stomach, and nice lips.
You must got this shit on fucking. Hold on, let me put this on full screen. I'll show you on full screen. Hold on. I'ma zoom in on this motherfucker.
She got nice lips.
Oh,
Black men have horrible
He's,
taste in women. Black men have horrible taste in women.
Not find that.
God damn, I zoomed in on the one with the neck. God damn, girl.
Rogan, hey, that's what I'm
I might
saying,
have to
bro.
change my mind on the orange one. I might have to change my mind on that one.
I'm good, man. I'm looking at the Spider-Man.
Look, all she doing is sticking out her tongue, and you can see, you know what I'm saying, that she's, you know what I'm saying,
I
kind
didn't
of
even know
tight
she was
up
sticking
top.
out of.
Just a little bit. She ain't even totally ratchet. She tried. They attempting and shit. Now the bottom bitch right here. She a whole
she's
motherfucking ratchet. Now this
Yeah,
bitch
she's
is
ratchet.
she not well. She ain't a ratchet. She under spell. They all notice she only one that got her tongue out like that, and they all do that shit. Her, Nikki, Cardi, all of them. They got the tongue out.
Right.
They call it the Kali tongue, right? They say these bitches or they instill these hoes. I guess
With possession, like
Yeah.
that Kundalini shit.
Yeah, and you know the Achas actually know that shit pretty well. You know what I'm saying? The Kabbalah from the Achas and all that. So you know what I'm saying? And these, you know what I'm saying, stupid hoes probably dive in, drink whatever the fuck they want to drink, smoke what the fuck they want to smoke. These bitches down to do anything. So the thing is, all you need is a vessel. It don't matter if it's a dumb bitch for a vessel. All the spirit want is somewhere it could just, you know what I'm saying, play around with. And these stupid bitches is just, you
They're
know.
definitely demonically possessed. They're definitely demonically possessed. That's
Oh
for sure.
yeah, that other
Like-
one that Kev was talking about, the one with the red hair. I don't even understand what this bitch appeal is. She ain't even got. She has no appeal whatsoever. And I be seeing them type of bitches all the time out here in Dallas, tatted the fuck up. That poor fucking done. Is that weave?
No,
What
I
is
like
that?
I like nice, tight, slim bodies. I don't like really big women. Like, yeah, that's just not my style.
That's the way that they end up when they poison themselves though. All these bitches hit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, then I like the poison version then.
All right. Let me
Hoes.
see. Yeah, hoes.
They
Yeah.
won't call themselves hoes. Oh, well, maybe they do now. But I'll take that back. They call themselves hoes now, don't they? Do they claim it?
Hell yeah, they claim it.
They claim it.
I mean,
Claim
if you paying, shit.
No, not if you
E-
playing.
e-
not
even if you
paying.
ain't paying, they claim it. Even
Yeah.
if you ain't paying, they claim it.
That's part of their identity. Like they don't mind being hoes. Like
Yeah.
that one bitch say, "Pussy so good, that's why I stay pregnant." By the motherfucker you with, or just motherfuckers you fucking?
But no, I just come on. If
Look
you're
at-
not-
look
if-
at-
no,
look at
hold
how
on.
she
if you're
held
not
pregnancy.
paying, they're not gonna be keep doing that. Come on, guys. What we talking about?
What? Okay, wait a minute. Why don't you think they wasn't getting paid in the beginning before they started putting their pussy on the motherfucking chain wax?
Exactly.
How much
Okay,
you think they
okay.
really?
So
I
this is
mean,
the thing.
they wasn't getting paid on the
Why?
metric. Whoa, come on, me and you, bro. Let's have this conversation. Yeah, you wasn't seeing it, but now it's out there. So I mean, they always been getting paid.
These women ain't making no damn money.
I'm
Look,
not saying
how
they
much?
ain't. Come on, man.
How much money?
Let's not.
How much money?
No, let's
How
not
much
doing
money
that.
you
But they
think the
still
winning the
was making.
orange?
But
The
they
winning the
still was making
orange.
money. They was still making money.
Well,
Yeah,
okay.
right,
It's not,
nigga.
well, okay. It's not about them making money or not.
I don't
it's
care.
About,
I mean,
let me finish.
ahead.
It's
No,
not
go
about
ahead,
them. It's not about them making money. What it is about them projecting what they believe to be the value of them. So whether they get money for it or not, if you choosing to project a hoe, you a hoe, and all the qualities that come along with being a motherfucking hoe. So, and the thing is, for the old hoes back in the day, it broke them. It broke them, and then these bitches is able to participate
bro.
like that and not get broken.
But
It looks like they
that's
thriving
why
in
they
they
was
hoes.
passing it along because they already knew still if anything failed, if you can't get on and have a career, you still got that coochie, right?
Okay, that's a okay. Now that is a hoe. Now
It
now
doesn't matter,
no,
but
no,
that's
no. It does matter because the
go
thing
ahead,
is,
bro.
if most women are hoes now, that's not a
I'm not
fucking good
I'm not
thing.
I'm not
Cause
I'm
that
not
matters,
saying
and they
that,
don't. And all
bro.
these bitches ain't getting paid to, you know what I'm saying,
But
to
they
project themselves
are.
as if they slutting themselves out to everybody in the fucking free world. These hoes ain't getting paid for that shit. That's these
They're
women.
not.
That's these women feeling that they
I'm
flexing
not
some
I'm not
form
listen,
of
guys. I'm
power.
not saying they're getting rich. Come on,
I don't
guys.
know why.
They're not getting
Hold
paid.
This is
up.
not
Period.
my argument.
Why
This
is
is
the
not my
money a
argument.
factor? Why is the money a factor within your equation though,
That's
or the
in their
possibility of money?
equation, bro. I mean, my thing is this. This is what they're doing. They've been doing it, and
You
you
keep
can't
saying
stop it.
if they stop getting paid, then they are going to stop the behavior. They're going to stop.
Whoa. First
No,
off,
he didn't say that. He
I
didn't say
didn't
that.
say that.
He's
First off,
insinuating that.
I didn't say I didn't insinuate that. Period. I just keep
Yeah.
saying, bro, the long as you keep paying them, they gonna keep doing it. The fuck is y'all talking about, man?
Hey, real quick, real quick. Hey, let me play this. This video was sent to me during this broadcast. It's called Sukiana cries while admitting she sold her soul to the devil. So, I mean, this is my first time watching this ever. We can all react to it together. So, just it'll take a couple minutes. Let's
I want to tell y'all I
play
apologize
it.
and I'm sorry for what I'm about to say, but as far as this music stuff, I won't be doing this music stuff anymore. I started this because this was my dream, and I wanted to make sure I could get me and my kids out the hood. It's always been my passion to rap. A while ago, I had signed a contract, and I didn't know nothing about the business or this game out here. And just right now, I'm realizing that I signed my soul. I sold my soul to the devil. I signed myself to the devil. I don't even own myself no more. I don't. I sold my soul to the motherfucking devil, and I done prayed. I prayed and I prayed and I prayed. It's just like I don't know if God can get me out of this, and it's just it's just like to the point where I don't even know, like I can't. I just want to say I'm sorry to my fans. I know y'all love me. I know y'all believe in me, but I can't. I didn't know what I was doing back then, and I lost passion. I don't even believe that. I don't even believe in myself no more because of what I did. I did not know the game was like this, and I'm just ready to go back to school.
She's a good actress.
I'm just ready to move away and go to school. I just want to
That's
tell everybody I'm sorry.
bullshit, man. But
And I won't be making any more music until I'm out of this contract. And who knows if that'll ever happen?
right.
Who knows if that can ever happen? I don't know. I done prayed and I prayed and I prayed. I don't even know if God can hear me at this point. But I just made the biggest mistake that I ever made. And I just hope, if you're an artist, make sure you have an attorney to read over your contract and don't let the person that you signed it to pick the attorney. Don't let them pay for the attorney either. Because I mean the attorney working for them. But I just lost my passion for this and I'm just gonna go back to.
Yeah, that's all fake, yo. Like she knew it. She knew when she
I'm
signed
sick
that
of that.
contract. She told me some shit gonna make no more music. The whole point of her getting the contract because of the music she was making. And I do agree with Rogus when he was saying that whole tongue out. That's a spirit that she had before that contract.
How will I be the G that I was?
I do believe they do sell their soul for the
To
music, whatever.
who? To the devil? To a devil? To a devil?
You can sell your soul. You can definitely sell your soul
To the devil? To the Christian devil? So the Christian devil is
let me say that what they're calling. No, hear me out, man. Hear
yeah.
me out. What they're calling the devil could be different spirits because every realm has different spirits, right? Every nation
Okay.
has their own spirits. So she's just using a very simplistic way of just calling it the devil, but it's different spirits. Even you just called it that spirit, right?
Okay.
So they do rituals, right? They do rituals and they do sign their name in blood, etc., etc. for that shit.
I ain't call it a devil spirit. I'm saying it's just a hole. What the fuck? They ain't got to be
What
devil. They ain't got to be devils to love fucking.
No. What I'm saying is that maybe I misunderstood you because you said something about a Kundalini spirit. So maybe I misheard you.
Right. So yeah, they said it was the way that these chicks put their tongue out. Is they say they
Yeah,
try to invoke the spirit of Kali, and she's supposed to
yeah,
be a goddess of destruction or something like that.
Yeah, the guys
So
of destruction.
right, but it don't make her
yeah.
a devil. You know what I'm saying? It's
Well,
just one in the pantheon of many deities, however they want to put that shit. But what I'm looking at is okay. Now remember, we talking about Hollywood, right? And it's largely the right, who are offering the contracts, right? So do they rock with the Christian
yes,
devil?
Yes, they heavily
yes,
rock with them.
yeah,
They almost pray to them.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, so I didn't know the religions were related like that. Because I'm thinking, all right, why is it that most of these, I know these Christian artists, right? Is that how what I'm saying? If they're different religions or whatever, how do they fare? But I guess there's some type of intertwine, what I'm saying, intersectionality, if you will.
I mean, the thing about it is, right? Well, it just depends on what perspective you're coming from, right? But
Yeah.
if, like, say, let's say the Bible, right? The Bible says each nation has their own guiding deities that they pray to, right?
Okay.
And every allotment or nation have their deities. And back in the day, you would identify before Constantine, right? Before Rome,
Right.
before Constantine, you will identify a nation by what deity they pray to. That's where
Hmm.
you get the whole Greek mythology and things
Yeah.
like that. Because even today in China, right, their culture is based on the deities they used to pray for. Like for example, in English, uh, New Year means dragon, right? And
Mm.
Buddha,
back in their
Buddha.
back no. That's Confucianism. But I'm talking about strictly Chinese deities, right? So
Right.
back in the day, every Chinese festival, they would light firecrackers to scare away the dragon Nian, right? Because the name of the dragon was Nian, and then the word for year is Nian, right?
Mm.
So and then Tomb Sweeping Day that happens every April, right? That's a part of their culture. But their before that their religious belief was that if you fed your ancestors or the people who died in the afterworld, they will send you spiritual blessings in the physical world,
Okay.
right?
Right.
So you have things like that. Every nation has that, right? And the Bible talks about that. So when she's talking about selling her soul to the devil, I believe, like, whether it's the devil or not doesn't matter. Is the point of that she did exchange her soul for
But
that?
the thing is, we're talking about black people over here.
Yeah,
Black people over here ain't connected to that religion. That's all portrayal. That's not a real cultural connection with that, and to where it becomes a sanctified ethos. You know what I'm saying? Culturally, it's just something that niggas do based off of the slave shit. Because there's largely no integrity that remains within, what I'm saying, how they,
you,
saying,
you're missing
proceed within that.
you're missing my
So,
point because
so,
what I'm saying that religion is not based off the people. Religion is based off of the land, right? Each because when we get well, I don't want to get too deep, but basically each land has a jurisdiction and each land has a deity, and
right.
base and that whatever land you go to,
And the
uh,
deity of America wasn't Christian.
no, it's not. But the point, whatever I mean, whatever name she wants to call it doesn't matter. She pledged her life to that deity that's in America. That's what I'm saying.
Almighty dollar.
You ain't right. You ain't right.
Nah, but
It's not about the money.
all the women ain't getting money though, cause that chicken or orange ain't getting no bread. That chicken or
Shit,
orange ain't getting
I
no
give her
bread.
some. I give her some
You
Sakash.
might have to. You might have to give her some, cause Suki Hana ain't give her none.
She
But
is
hey,
a nice size, man, for real. And look at her skin, and,
Yeah,
and, and she and she trying to be ratchet, and she ain't really ratchet because that's a poor attempt.
yeah,
You know, she.
I would definitely get a couple of them pregnant, no doubt.
shit, them girls from Florida, nigga, they got that there milk. That shit a mid off, nigga. Them Florida girls out there, boy.
Oh, that's where
Especially
they
them.
from? Oh,
They
nah,
they
that Nah, you know what? Shit, they might be in high school. Cause what the fuck I'm talking about? Excuse me. Pause. There was a little homie who went around the Florida Mall and he was just asking chicks, random things about dudes, whatever. But every chick, I don't know if it was a Friday or if it was a slut homecoming or something, but every chick that was just walking around there, he didn't even stop all of them. Well, what do you think about this? And I'm like, damn, they all look like little hoes. 17, 18, 19, 20. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Hoes?
Under-
Have y'all ever seen hoes everywhere in the mall? Y'all remember when we used to go to the mall, 1996? You used to see like open hoes everywhere. You had
Tell-
you had to fucking have an eye.
Look, like if you're 30, if they're 30 and younger, this is the norm. Right there's what you're saying is the norm. And I would
God damn.
definitely, man, if I could, Suki Han, if you listening, I would love to get all three of y'all pregnant at the same time. Holla at your boy.
Man, you tripping, my nigga. I don't know what the hell wrong, bro. God
Nigga in the
damn, bro.
wilderness.
Yeah, you out there in the wilderness, my nigga.
Yeah, hot sauce gonna bust pure nuts and that succubus. Hey, hey, hot sauce, don't lie. You gonna bust pure nuts in that succubus, that little short little succubus.
All three. All three.
I'm gonna stick to my original position. If you deal with these women on any kind of level besides
Right.
eye candy, that you deserve everything you get.
Yep.
If you
I'm
want to,
going. I'm going to
if you
get.
want to bust one, if you want to bust one in one of them, good luck. Good
I'm
fucking
getting.
luck.
I'm gonna bust in all three. And as soon as they put me on child support, I'm coming right here complaining about it. Right here,
Nigga, that shit ain't gonna help.
Oh
Nigga, that shit ain't
God.
gonna help, nigga. You better get that shit ain't gonna help. You better get about 3 or 4 jobs, nigga. That's gonna help. That ain't gonna help telling these
come
niggas.
right to the Roger report and like Roger, Black Guru, they
Hey,
got me. Kev, they
I
got
call
me.
I call
They
key
got
lock on the net chick. I call key lock on the chick in the orange.
No, I was here first. Bro. You shit.
Key
You
lock,
already got me.
nigga.
Nope. I'll be
The
like,
one on the one in
yes,
the orange, she'll stab you, bro. You better watch that one. She'll cut you.
BGS, they got me, brother. I'm like, BGS, they
Mm.
got me. Why you ain't tell me? Black Guru, why you ain't tell me? Kev, why you ain't tell me? They
I mean,
got me.
look at her
But
dimensions
I
from
told you though.
torso to the hips, man. God damn.
The one being over with the white fishnet on, she
No,
got
not her.
a sweaty back.
It's supposed to
Boy,
be. It's supposed to be.
sweaty back.
That's exactly
Sweaty
how it's
back.
supposed to be. Ready for work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nope. All three too, right? And my kids are going to absolutely be criminals too.
In a good way, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
This nigga
I
stupid.
mean, because I mean, like, look on the real, right? How can you not look at these women and not expect your children to be criminals? How the fuck
Uh,
can you not, man?
I mean, well, I'm not going to
If you
assume.
raise them,
No, wait. You can't. Okay, you can't assume that because remember, how is the standard now? You know what I'm saying? That's the standard wear. That's the standard talk. That's you know what I'm saying. You can't charge them with being saying criminally minded simply because all right that might have
Well,
been
I didn't say they're going to be criminal. I said my children will absolutely fucking be
okay,
criminal.
but nah, but because you think that they're gonna take some genes largely from her, right, as opposed to your non-criminal ass.
No, because it's gonna no, because I mean, like the thing about it, crime,
Nigga,
crime is
you
not
you an oligarch, cuz. So what the fuck kind of genes you think you gonna put in them to where they could, what I'm saying?
well, those are good. Those are good criminals. But
hey, hey, like I said in the broadcast a couple weeks ago, you can't fuck them into submission. Can't do it. Wait a minute, that was
yeah,
last week.
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm just saying this, right? The reason why people become criminals is because they didn't they like you normally crime poverty begets crime, right? Normally people
Yep.
commit crime out of poverty, not out of genetics.
Right.
But my kids being with their mother, they're not gonna give a shit about school. They ain't gonna give a shit about work. They ain't gonna give a shit about nothing. And does she really? And do
Super
those women
hustlers.
really? Do they really look like they're gonna let their father be in their child's life like that? My
Nope.
answer is so. My kids will be fucking criminals for sure.
nah, you had to take your kids from them, but I don't think they'll be criminals though. Hell nah. You could argue. I don't know if criminality is all based on poverty either. That shit could be genetic as well, yo.
I think it's
I'm
possible.
telling you,
It's
I'm
possible.
thinking the one in the orange, she just participated. Cause look at the chick in the pink, she definitely ratchet. The one throwing the birds, definitely ratchet. Old girl bent
Hmm.
over, we know it. Suki, whoever that bitch got the, what I'm saying, devil in her, right? But the chick
Yeah,
in
pretty much.
if you remove all the other chicks around her, she look like she could just be doing some goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying something out. She don't even look like a full ratchet. She
The
look,
Bro,
you
pink,
I got her
the
number. You
pink
want her
and the
number?
orange, the pink
Look,
and the
get her
orange don't
number.
look that bad off. They don't.
nah. She
They're
like
But
she
they
not.
look
still,
she
they
look she look
still
she look
ain't
like
shit.
she just there for the ride and okay, we're gonna have a fun pose. Like that bitch could be at the
Oh,
club.
oh, hey, hold on one second. Hold on one second. Hey, who was that was saying that Deion Sanders was getting his ass whooped? They came back and won that game 43-35.
That was a good game. That's why I couldn't
They
come up here,
came back and
yo.
won.
That shit was so. That game was so good, bro. I was like, what in the world? Because I thought Colorado State was about to beat Dion and them. Because I was like, Dion done let too many niggas visit. He had Little Wayne there. He had all the niggas there that night. And I was like, he done let too many niggas come. Now we're gonna lose. Well, not we. Now they gonna lose. But they end up pulling that shit out, man. Damn, boy, that was a good game.
Because I was
Woo.
like, somebody in the chat was saying that they was getting whooped earlier. So I was like,
They was. They
like, like,
was.
but I was like, let me go back and check the score of this game. No, they won 43-35. Good job.
They won in the fourth quarter with a minute to go. A minute to go, they bought that shit. That nigga Shador went 98 yards with 2 minutes in the game, and then it got down to under a minute, and then they finally scored. He like number 5 hit a juke move on this white boy. That shit was it was crazy. That nigga flew out of bounds. It was some Allen Iverson shit. I don't know how this nigga flew all the way. He tried to tackle, flew out of bounds. Nigga scored. Then after that, they just kept pushing. They just kept pushing, and they won. I was surprised, man, but they pulled it out.
Damn.
That was a good game, man. That's why I tell you I couldn't come up, man, because two overtimes. They went double overtime.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Jackson State got the shit kicked out of them by Texas State. Like it was
Well,
like
see,
77 to like 35, something like that.
How
That's a
how
yeah,
bastard.
how did OU
and going.
do? How did OU do against Tulsa? Who won? I know who won, but how bad did Tulsa get beat?
Tulsa. Let me see. Let me look up the score.
Fuck OU, by the way.
What,
Uh,
University.
Tul- Tulsa used to be good back in the days when it was with Conference USA.
Yeah.
Back then they were good. I don't know what happened after that.
But see, the thing about it is, man, it's just like,
Oh, 66-17, bro.
Yeah. That sound about
God
right.
damn. But
I
go
told
ahead.
you.
But go ahead though. Sorry.
I just wanted to say, man, like Jackson State fucked up when they let Prime go, man, and yeah, they
Definitely.
fucked up. They fucked up. They
They
fucked up
weren't
big
gonna be
time.
able to keep him. I think that I don't think they really fucked up because I don't think they was gonna be able to keep him.
No, but you okay? You fucked up in two ways. Okay,
They didn't
so
invest
the
in him.
scenario one, right? They didn't really give him support and things like that he's supposed to get, and they didn't have a retention plan for him, right? Because any good employer definitely want to keep their employees, especially of that caliber. Number two, let's take your position. Let's say they couldn't keep him. Okay, fine. But then there should be a succession plan in place. Either train my guys up so when you go, we're still in good condition, or have a recruitment plan so we can get another superstar coach in here because you have set the tone, right? He brought sponsorships, he brought revenue to the school, right? Because what I heard that even the school and things like that were dilapidated, right? It was just poor mismanagement on every part of the administration.
Yeah, I agree with you. He could have got somebody. He could have if they would have treated him probably a little bit better. He probably got somebody like Cam Newton to follow up behind him. Right, that would have been
Right,
a good move. That would
because
have been a good
because
move.
right, because let's say we can't keep him, right? Let's say somewhere down the line, somebody's going to offer him $1 million, $5 million contract, whatever, right? We can't afford that. Okay, fine. But let's have a succession plan in place. Let's put something on the books, like say, yo, you can't leave us high and dry, et cetera, right? And on the same time, you try to keep him. You do whatever you can to try to keep him,
Yep.
right? You just don't let
The issue.
anything happen.
Why didn't they invest in him the way that they should?
Right.
I don't think they had the
How you?
money.
It don't matter if you
But
don't have the money. With Dion, obviously, all you got to do is show the fucking heart, cuz. If you don't give up on him, he's going to be there.
Well,
I
Colorado didn't have the money either, but they was willing to.
no, I disagree. You have the money because he brought corporate sponsors in. Talk to those corporate sponsors like, hey, we don't want to lose him. Or when you get TV deals, right? $5 million, $10 ESPN TV deals. Use that money to keep him. Or again, have something in place for when he goes. You just don't let this shit happen. Any good businessman will tell you that. You just don't let this shit happen. People just walk the fuck out on you and shit.
I think he had to go. I think even white people are afraid of the monopolies, the monopoly that he's kind of creating, even with Colorado.
That's conspiracy.
No. That's not. It's not conspiracy. The other black coaches themselves even recorded saying that they can't compete with Dion being at JSU. And if you look at it, a lot of these white schools right now, these white coaches are like, damn, it's hard to compete with a Deion Sanders when he got boys that he been coaching still with 4 years old, and he from the middle of. You have to look at the area that he's from, and Rokas know this area. He coached at Trinity over there in Cedar Hill, Duncanville, and DeSoto. You know that hotbed of talent in football. You can't.
Oh yeah.
It's hard to compete with that hot sauce. If you when you can pull out of that
I'm
pool.
not. I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm not disagreeing with that. But I'm just saying, okay, so it's hard to. I mean, you're supposed to win, right? So I mean, what are you saying? They was going to kill him if he stayed there? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, they were going to force him out though because he was going to create a monopoly. All the talent, all the HBCU talent would have went to that one direct school, and none of the other HBCUs would have been able to compete at all with
That makes
JSU.
sense because if you think about what the response has been, with him at Colorado and what I'm saying, winning. If you gotta think about a winner is going to bring, what I'm saying, that energy to them. Period. And we're talking about Deion fucking Sanders.
I
So
mean,
come on, yeah,
no matter, no
pass it right
matter
on
where,
that one.
no, no, no matter
He
where he
would have
goes.
polarized. He would have did some Rich Paul to the game. You know what I mean?
But I
When
mean,
it
no
comes.
matter where he goes, that's going to happen anyway, right?
Yeah,
I agree. Yeah,
in a degree it will, but it would have the impact would have been much larger at a HBCU, much larger.
Well, I mean, hey, if we want to fix the black community, you got to start with not letting our talent go, right?
Yeah, facts. You and Kev been saying that for years, as far as when it comes to investing
Right?
within the HBCUs and how we're supposed to be valuing them. But that's the issue. I, I think black people, for some reason, they don't understand how to participate as an American like everybody else. They got to shirk certain elements of their black cultural selves to be in American, and blackness usually loses out when it comes to, saying the whole value distribution. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't get the prestige that it's supposed to get, which is
Well,
fucking
'cause we haven't,
crazy.
but we haven't. Like, I know this is going. I know this is going. Just hear me out. Just hear me out, because I know when I say this, you're gonna hit the fan.
Go ahead,
I
Kev.
don't. I. I don't think we
Nigga,
have
what?
done.
No, fuck with you. Go ahead.
I don't think we have done anything to get the prestige. Like, I don't think black people have done enough to get the prestige. Black
Well,
that you say blacks deserve.
I'm not. Well, I'm speaking of to hold ourselves to a prestige because of our blackness. I understand. Okay, because we can say what our position is, and saying all the the perils of being black within the United States, white racism, white supremacy, or whatever. But some of that shit is done not just to say fuck you, black people. Some of that is done to protect themselves and protect their position. Okay, specifically from us. All right, well, let's look what kind of threat we are there. Can't we have, what I'm saying, can we see that as a form of a value? Maybe something to
Right,
expand upon, right?
right.
I
Well,
mean,
to me it makes sense. To me, it makes sense. If I'm white, I'm definitely doing everything I can to fuck black people up. So yes, I feel you.
yeah, yeah. And that's what as far as it goes with how we recycle and redefine our own social worth within this joint, because it's like stock. And we don't understand that pouring into America as we do by default, slave fucking default. All right, you got to still pour into yourself to that degree because it's all
Right.
about it's all of value. It's market, right? Or the whole fucking thing is a market.
Well, we
We say,
had the Black Ice days where HBCUs were doing very well and put a lot of people in the pros. But that was it was called the Black Ice days. We had but we didn't have one black university. It was like four or five, like Prairie View, Hampton, FAMU,
Grambling.
Howard, Grambling. You
Yeah.
don't forget about Grambling, exactly, like North Carolina A&T, Central. So they had like seven schools that was like booming back then. I don't know what happened. It's like niggas just stopped going there. Like what the sports players stopped going there.
Integration happened, right? Niggas was like, all right, white man ice is colder. Fuck y'all niggas, I'm out.
Okay, but that is
Uh,
always something that is, I think, living in black people's value ethos. Period, and that's everybody. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a general thing. Just being within the system, but also we have a particular, what I'm saying, subjective position. What I'm saying, within this as well, and that's what makes it. That's what muddles everything. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause it would be better to be 100% practical. Yeah, of course that'd be better. But the way we're tied into this, we're not just tied into it as participants. We're also part of the mainframe. You know what I'm saying? The part of the mainframe as much as they are, but just in a different polarity, if you will. Like I said, it's like two alloys, two metal alloys that reject one another, but somehow still able to be forced to, what I'm saying, have to create a structuring something for people to build upon.
But we stepping it up because check this right. Tennessee State, believe it or not, got a hockey team this year, which is I don't know what we're gonna do with a hockey team, but a HBCU went out and got them a hockey team. Tennessee State did it. Now I don't know how this is
What?
going. Yes, Tennessee
Okay.
State went out and got a hockey team this year. Now I don't know how that's going to work out, but we're going to see. We're going to see. Okay, give it a chance, y'all.
They
Give
did
it a
say hockey
chance.
did start with Africans, and I think it was Canada. So I mean, maybe that's what they're trying to tie into. To me, I
I
think
don't
that should have
know.
been whitenized too much. Hockey, niggas in hockey now. I ain't think
No, well,
Uh,
it's.
there's a pro hockey player, black pro hockey player in Philadelphia back in the day, like in the early 2000s.
I know there's like two. Hadn't there been like two or three in the MLB the entire like
Yeah.
two or three or something. All right, cool.
It's,
All right.
Now we got
it's
a whole HBCU with a whole hockey team. I mean, we
yeah.
might have to support it, man. We might have to just support to see what they
Oh,
do.
they definitely are definitely gonna get
Good.
support. They definitely gonna support because I mean, just the fact that they're it's hockey, so you are it's gonna be like the 1920s all over again.
Because they have a good swimming team too. They have a good swimming.
Oh, shit.
Howard University has a good swimming team too,
Why people
right?
think niggas can't swim?
But who
They
is Tennessee State going to play against though? Like, because
The,
all the
the
other black schools,
PWIs.
all the other,
yeah.
cause we don't have hockey teams. So
No, you
the,
you go against PWIs because Howard just swam against I want to say Yale or Princeton and they won, which is
okay,
a conference.
I would rather put black people swimming against white people than put black people in hockey against like Boston College and them niggas. Hell no, man, we ain't ready for that yet. We just started.
Man, look,
Do we
man,
even play
look.
hockey?
Look, if it's football on skates, niggas is getting ready to dominate that motherfucker, cuz. What the fuck you talking about?
Yeah.
We already dominate football. All right, so now let's say that it's a mixture.
And
We're
shout out to Coco's father, man. I think she's the youngest
mm,
since Venus and Serena to win the U.S. Open.
yeah,
And shout out to her because she said right up front, I could not have done this shit without my dad.
that's
And
what's up.
Yeah.
after she won, she ran right up to the stage, even before the trophy ceremony, right up to the stage and hugged her father and shit like that. Man, shout out to her.
oh
Respect.
I
yeah,
don't think I don't.
You're a
The
real one.
champion.
Yeah.
oh yeah. Let me chime in real quick about the young ladies on the screen. I just looked all of them up. With Google picture identification.
Oh shit.
They are they are all female rappers: Mona Leo, Callie, Flo Millie, and Dolce.
Oh
Um,
God, no.
yeah. I mean,
Oh
and
God.
and contrary to what news Shaka Nulu's belief is, they all seem to be women.
What the? Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Hold on.
I have not heard a song from any. I've never heard a Sukihana song before. Well, I
uh,
might have had, but just don't realize it. But as far as the other four, hell no, I ain't heard nothing from them. Not one lyric.
Sukiana's not that good. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all that right now.
And she got bars. Give that
Man,
nigga
get the
gonorrhea.
fuck out
Check
of
that
here,
song out. She got bars.
bruh.
She got
Look,
bars.
none of these bitches got
Say
brought. But the thing is,
give that nigga
they made the
gonorrhea.
game easy. They done made the
Yeah.
game easy so that all they can,
She has a song something about gonorrhea. Something about gonorrhea. I don't know. But
fucking
it's
gross,
yeah. It's
funky bitch,
it's popping. It's popping.
Yo, this makeup shit is out of
funky
line
bitch.
because when they show her selling her soul to the devil, she like a regular girl from the local Piggly Wiggly Walmart. She like a regular ass chick. And then she put on that makeup, she still look regular, but it make her look this enhance her, make her look a whole lot better than she really do. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? The deleted babies. That's all that's in
Well,
that makeup, the deleted babies and chemicals. And that's what they wearing. They wearing their abortions that they had. That's all
God
they doing.
damn. Wait a minute. They what do you mean? They put the artificial seasoning in they makeup. That's funny as shit. Okay, so what do you mean? What they put placenta in the makeup or something?
Stem cells,
what
deleted baby parts, all kinds of
What
shit.
the fuck?
what? No, come on, man. Stop.
You
Uh,
would know.
the the one in the orange is named Callie. It's like Kali.
Okay.
Let me see.
Kai.
Yeah, the one with the pink hair. That's that one I believe is Flo Millie.
Oh God.
Uh,
Ka. What is the one in orange is what? Ka what? I.
yeah, Kali.
Oh
Uh,
no.
the one that's bent over. She is Dolce. Doechi.
Oh God. Get the fuck out of here.
And then the one in the orange, the pink, purple hair or whatever hair.
The one with the purple hair.
Flo Milli.
Yeah, that.
Flo Milli.
I think I said that was. I think that was Flo
Flo
Millie. Yeah,
Milli.
The bitch
yeah,
almost look like she could be half centaur or something. Why the fuck is her top
yeah.
projecting so far ahead like that? And she ain't even bent over. No, it must be the hair
Bro,
right there.
she's pretty, bro. Look it up on YouTube. She's pretty.
Okay.
I
I
say
think
Flo Milli.
the one with the purple dress, the one with the purple. They said that Weather said it looked like Bill Duke. I think that's Mona Leo.
Mona Leo.
Wait, no, hold on, hold on. That don't look like Flo Milli though. But anyway, but
She do like that nigga from that one actor. I know exactly who you talking about because she looked just like that's her daddy. That nigga's her daddy. Yo.
You know they
But
fucked up, don't you?
if you Google her, she looks nothing like that. If you
yeah, she
Google her,
don't look nothing like.
yeah, she don't look. I mean,
Yeah,
some people just aren't photogenic. I would say.
yeah. And then yeah, but I don't know, but the yeah, they don't look like. I just looked them up on YouTube. They don't look nothing like the pictures. Yeah, that's on the screen.
How the one in
But
the orange looking?
Kali, right? She looks nothing like. Look on YouTube. Some called area code. She got a song called area codes.
Nah, I don't want that shit in my algorithm. YouTube is stupid with that, brother. Nope. You look at something for 3 seconds and then all that shit is fucking lined up on the side when you refresh your
Forever.
page and it's like, man, get the
yeah,
fuck out of here.
yeah,
You
Rogish.
gotta do like
I made that mistake before, man. I clicked on one of these divester Miss Andrews bitches, and man, let me tell you something. That shit sent me down the rabbit hole. I was like, ugh, not interested, not interested,
For
not
real.
interested, not
For real.
interested.
Thumbs down. And that shit continue popping the fuck up now. It's in
you
But
the
the
gotta say
shorts and
like,
shit.
don't recommend this channel. Don't recommend this channel. Don't recommend
For
this channel.
real,
the
cuz.
Cali chick ain't that. I look this Cali with three eyes. I looked her up. She 23. She she look older than 23, but she ain't bad looking though.
Yeah,
She don't
she's
look
not bad
bad
looking.
looking there, nigga. I'm telling y'all,
She looks way
cuz.
better if you Google
Yeah,
her
she looks
though.
better.
But do
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know
she looks.
that? Do you notice how I zone her out of all them hoes up in there?
No, she's not the prettiest one.
It ain't about her being the prettiest one. I'm looking at character. All these bitches is like some
Her
bona
character,
fide
her
hoes, and the
character.
other one, she just looked like a goofy bitch. So the goofy bitch, you can, you know what I'm saying, probably, you know what I'm saying, make a little
She,
bit of game with her, whatever.
her character
And
looks shitty. But
the do-
anyway, gentlemen,
the Dolce bitch, she looked like what was that hard looking bitch out of New York? Talking about don't be fucking with New York. They look like they could be a tag team for real.
Oh shit, okay.
What's her
Oh, you,
name? Dochi.
you talking about the bitch that was rapping with a nine?
Talking about, talking about Scarlett, old Scarlett.
She rapping outside with a motherfucking nine tucked or some shit. What the fuck? This
Let's
is
see what
Hey,
she
mother.
look like.
let me shout out D Scott. Thank you for the cash app. Really appreciate the support. Um, yeah,
Please.
he said for uh Colorado State got their brick. got their brick. Yeah, man.
yeah,
But look, it's been about 4 hours, man. Look,
yeah, man, I'm gonna call it.
let's get some last statements in, man.
Shit, long live the bitch and line stoppers. Holla.
I'm gonna get up out of here, yo. But you know what? One thing I want to say is the Colorado State University. His coach was that coach was black too, y'all. So don't be too hard on Colorado State. They had a black coach too. Give him a little bit of, give him an A for effort. Give him an A for effort.
A for efforts. I hear you, Pastor.
Y'all stay blessed, man.
All right, Pastor. Thanks for coming up,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, I'm out of here too. Y'all take care. And thank you, Kev, for letting me up. And y'all have a good night. Peace.
All right, you do the same, hot sauce. Appreciate it. AJ, AJ, taking final statements. Did you fall asleep, AJ? Yeah, AJ probably go chaos ring.
No, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. All right. All right. All right, guys. Okay. All right. This will conclude this week in Effery. Yeah. Let me go ahead and do a little quick recap. Real quick. This won't take very long, and then, some of y'all can go to sleep. Go to sleep and, do what y'all do on Sunday. Go to church or just relax as usual, or other shit. But yeah. Yeah. So let's recap. Brickhead bitch is under investigation. Uh, yeah, we still got Miss Anderson Simps doubling and triple down instead of instead of just admitting they're wrong. Then we got BG. He went from suspect gangster to definitely no longer suspect confirmed. Uh, then Jeezy and Jenny Mai they are divorcing and all kinds of shenanigans and how this caught wildfire all over YouTube and social media in general. Uh, Steve Harvey saying leave his girl alone. They're not breaking up, and he gonna continue to simp to the day that he passes from this planet. And uh, sexy red stupid ass, and yeah, we just got through talking about this for a while. This is like how's Dr. Umar gonna say this one? Especially since she says that. Yeah, what's going on, Mr. O? I see you down there, Mr. O, and like a dragon. Yakuza series generation official. Uh, Shin Jedi Nobi, Angela C. I see you down there. Uh, let's see. Yeah, we talking about Ratchet, and they talking about decide who they want to get pregnant first, and shit like that. But like I said, I'm sticking with my original position. You fuck with them, you will definitely deserve everything you get. Uh, yeah, Sukiana's right, and Jonathan Majors supposedly broke up a fight. So yeah, definitely. Thank y'all for checking me out once again, and thank you for coming by. And I just gotta say this, keep y'all lives in order. Do not make celebrities the example, because if you do and you emulate these celebrities, then you're going to turn out a lot worse than anything you can do to sell your soul to anybody or anything or any other extra element. These motherfuckers are fucked up out here, and that's why I call it this week in fuckery. So thank you all for once again. Attending the broadcast again. And peace out. Close it out with this. Long live the habitual line steppers and Kev we trust. And when you don't give up, you will definitely win. Uh, Peace out.